Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Death Stranding 2 on the Reach. What is live stream number 2 as we continue our journey through the game. Good morning, hope you're well. We're back today for 3.5 hours as we continue on from yesterday's first stream of this game. Now, this game isn't officially out until Thursday, which is tomorrow, but obviously we paid extra for the early access. This is the second day of early access, essentially. But we continue on from yesterday. So if you missed yesterday's first stream, well, we did quite a bit. We were convinced to come out of retirement as Sam and head to Mexico to spread the Chiral Network. We managed to get to three different buildings and get them connected to the Chiral Network before we ran out of time. We've left Lou behind in the capable hands of Fragile, and we didn't really encounter any BTs. We did encounter some bandits, and a few little scrapes, and managed to make a way through Mexico. Today we want to continue that on. We know the Deadman is at the lab in Mexico, and that is where we're heading as soon as we can to get them on the Chiral Network as well. That is the plan. For those that want to stream this themselves, whether it's when it actually releases tomorrow or before that, I will just give you a word of warning. The music in the game is copyrighted. We always leave all music in. Sorry, I'm just checking the sound. We leave all music in because I believe that the music is the atmosphere of the game. So if it gets copyrighted, it gets copyrighted. It doesn't affect the channel. It just means you can't monetize the stream of adverts. The adverts, all the revenue from the adverts goes to the people that make the music, which is absolutely fine by me. But if you want to stream this yourself, just be aware that all the music is copyrighted. We found out yesterday. But as I say, the music stays on. It's part of the atmosphere of the game. I've got no issue with leaving the music on. I can't remember if the first game was copyrighted or not, to be fair. Cannot remember. But a massive thank you to everyone who joined us for the first stream yesterday. It was very much appreciated. And today we continue on. Now, we haven't yet to deal with any BTs yet, so we don't quite know how that fight's going to go when we first encounter them. But we have been told there's a big tar pit on our way this time, so we're going to try and avoid that if we can. There we go, all my stuff is done. Just need to check on the boy, make sure he's on his way to school, and then we can crack on and load in. So yeah, we managed 3.5 hours yesterday, 3.5 hours today. We are not live tomorrow at all because of our appointments. We will be back on Friday as well. Cool. I'll get a message from him shortly. Right, let's load in and have a look. So, it always does a lot of there's a lot of saves. Obviously, manual save is one we want to look at. We just finished recovering the chiral density gauges stolen by the bandits at the South Distribution Centre, and we're in our private room resting after the journey. That is where we finished yesterday. Doesn't tell us. It does 3 hours and 28 minutes, I think, is what it's saying there. Wow, that's a quick loading. The sun is set while we were sleeping. Let's use the toilet. I don't think we showered when we got back yesterday after our journey, so we'll quickly do this. I try and every time we get a chance to rest, we should be showering and stuff, just because I think it's part of what you need to do. Previously, in the first game, you actually got the shower water as grenades and stuff. I don't know. We don't seem to get that this time. We do get chiral crystals every time we shower, and Sam's sunburn is healed again. So that's something we don't quite know how we get in sunburn, but we are getting sunburnt supposedly. It says sleep there. What else we want? I think we sleep till morning, to be honest. We've got something new on the backpack we can customize. There's a new exclamation point there. What is it giving us? We gained something new because there's an exclamation point there that wasn't there before. I think I know what it is. It's colours. I reckon we can change colour. Right, let's sleep till the morning. It's always best to leave in the morning rather than at night, I think, personally. Okay, it is now morning. The sun has risen. Quick wash. We'll grab a quick drink and a little insect to eat, and then we're off to see where we're heading next. We'll just check. I take it we've got no messages on here. Okay, we got a message from. I think that is new. Yeah, we've liked that one. So this is a new message from Fragile. We just had a gate quake out here. Is everything okay where you are? A bit more shaking than usual, but no harm done. Lou's playing happily like it never happened. You're close to the lab now, right? Keep at it, Sam. There we go. Main thing is Lou is safe and Fragile is managing. Okay. Quick bite to eat. Also, Sam doesn't seem to eat much, does he? Thanks for the like for those, much appreciated. There we go. Stamina increased by 10%. So actually, that does boost you. Does that increase our stamina by 10%, to be fair? Right, let's head to the surface and find out where we're going next and what we're going to have to face on the way. I think this is the final leg. I think this is to the lab next. We need to sort out what we've got on us as well, to be fair. Let's have a look.
Feels good.
Sam, we've got a situation. The delivery for the research lab is ready for transport, but the chiral density is higher than anticipated. This may be due to the gatequake just now, but we've identified a new BT area in the vicinity of the lab. However, we have no BB pods on hand. I know you've got dooms, but without a pod, you're gonna struggle to determine exactly where the BTs are.
Don't worry. If I can get close enough, I should be able to see them. Seems like my dooms level or whatever went up at some point. Steer me in the right direction.
So we can see BTs without a pod then?
That's awesome. By the way, we finished a preliminary assessment of the BTs detected in the vicinity of the research lab. And we've prepared some weapons that should
we got some blood weapons, I think.
You're a pro. I know you can handle this.
What weapons do you have?
We've issued you a number of blood grenades.
Yep.
They use an active agent based on compounds derived from the blood and bodily fluids of doom sufferers, making them highly effective against BTs. You can practice using them in
We don't need it. It's a grenade, we'll throw it.
If you'd like to try them out, just access the delivery terminal to get started. Your other weapons won't do any damage to BTs. Shoot them all you like.
Yeah.
You won't die.
We know how other ones won't work. What kind of BTs are there?
According to our initial survey, you can expect to encounter gazers in the field. If you make contact with a gazer, then another type of BT, a hunter will emerge from the tar and try to capture you. If they succeed in this, you'll come face to face with a massive BT.
Wow, okay.
As a catcher. Now, you don't want to ever let a catcher consume you. It'll trigger a void out, obliterating the surrounding area and everyone.
So if a gazer sees you,
dust settles,
a hunter comes out, and then a hunter sees you, then a catcher comes out.
That happens, or use the weapons at your disposal to eliminate it.
Wow. Okay.
All right, go ahead and pick up your next main order. I'll brief you on the details while you check your map.
So we definitely need blood grenades to take with us in this one. Let's have a look at orders first and foremost. Defeat the BTs near the former geophysics research lab and deliver the prototype MP bullets. So we're carrying some bullets here. They were providing us with 3 blood grenades and these prototype bullets. Bullets that I don't think are going to be that heavy, to be fair. And we haven't got that far to go. Although, actually, the BT we've got to fight are not in the... are kind of to the north of the lab.
All right, Sam. You good to go? The new BT area we've identified is located in these ruins. If we don't do anything about it, eventually someone's gonna trigger a void out. So to prevent that, we need to neutralize all the BTs in
Neutralize
this area.
all the BTs.
There's no shortage of collapsed buildings and hiding spots there, and the timefall isn't letting up anytime soon either. Since you'll also have cargo for the research lab with you, take care not to let it get damaged by the timefall or in any fights with BTs. An aid request for a timefall shelter was registered in that vicinity. If you build one near that spot, you can use it to escape any BTs that may be pursuing you.
Not a bad
If you
shout, to be
stash
fair.
your backpack in a timefall shelter, you can rest easy knowing your cargo's
That's
safe
not a bad
and
shout
we
either,
can devote
leaving your
full
backpack there.
attention to dealing with any threats. So if you got room to carry a little extra, consider requisitioning a PCC and taking it along with you so you can fabricate a shelter for added peace of mind. You're the only one we can count on. Don't
It's
let us
actually a
down.
good shout, to be fair, I think, there. Building that shelter as well. What's that? Oh, a cliff. Oh, we know it's a cliff. What we can do, though, is just head up here. I don't see why we have to struggle up the cliff when we can just head along this route here. So, if we draw a route, we're going to come out of here, follow this along to here, and then just follow this all the way up. I don't see the point in trying to scale the cliff when actually the safer way is just to go all the way along here. We'll come up, slightly longer journey I suppose, we'll come up over here and then we'll head for that to make the shelter, leave all the important stuff behind and then go and deal with these BTs. I think that's a good plan. Right, we've got some blood grenades. 3 doesn't seem very many, but we don't know how many we're going to have to deal with BT wise, so we're going to take them all out. Yeah, that's the only thing, we don't know how many we're going to need to take out. Place in grenade pouch. Grenade pouch. Grenade pouch. Oh, we can have 2 grenades in our grenade pouch. Okay. Bullets. Right, let's have a look what we need to deal with here. What do we... Let's have a look at our cargo mode. So we've actually got some metals and some chemicals we can actually hand in, and some alloys. We don't need them on us. Yeah, we've got quite a lot of stuff on us, to be fair, that we don't actually need. Can I can store materials. Is that how we recycle them? Yes. Okay, so we can actually store these materials here. The only reason we're picking them up and taking them is it just gives the areas more materials to use, which is better when we want to fabricate more things. And this is obviously going to take our weight down by offloading these. Okay. How are our boots? Our boots are 67% damage. To be fair, I think we'll craft some new boots and we'll get rid of those. They're the delivery. We've got 1 PCC. I wouldn't mind a second, I think. I kind of want some more blood grenades, I think, as well. Let's have a look. Blood bags got 3. Container repair spray. Let's do another transporter boot. I don't know what the difference between these and the other boots are, to be fair. It doesn't tell us anything about the boots, does it? Is there a difference between these? Examine. Is that what it tells us? Yeah, it doesn't give us any information about bandit boots, whether they're better than our current or not. I think we'll fabricate a new pair of boots. There we go. We have 3 blood grenades. I'm not worried about electric rod, it doesn't matter. It's not BT. I want a blood rifle is what we want, ideally. Do we take some more grenades? Okay, we can take another 2. We'll do that. What about blood bags? Because obviously blood grenades use blood. I've already got blood in them, haven't I, actually? We can't make a second container repair spray because of what we've got. I think that's it. No, I just pressed the wrong button, didn't I? Yeah. 2 grenades. And we'll take a second PCC as well. Fabricate those. Okay, we want to put on the footwear. We'll swap. We got there for a minute. I don't know where our boots we just took off are. Oh, there we go. Them. We want to recycle those. There we go. Right, we've got a second PCC, mainly because we're going to use one to make a timefall shelter, so it still leaves us to have one if we need one. That's the delivery. We'll leave that at the shelter when we go and do one. Blood grenades, we've got an extra 2 blood grenades on us. 2 in our pouch. I think we're good to go. Are they full? Oh, one of those is partially used, but that's fine. I think we're good to go, to be fair. I think that is everything. We know the route, we know where we're going. Let's head out. So, plan is go head north.
Thank you.
We're going to head north. We're going to then make a timefall shelter, store the delivery stuff there, and then go and defeat these BTs as requested, and then go back to the timefall shelter, grab our stuff, and then head to the lab. That sounds like a plan. So my marker's here. Is it raining already? Am I going to wish we'd made more container repair spray? Because it's already timefall. Yeah, I might regret not grabbing a second thing, to be fair. Oh, okay. Ancient fossil. This is for the lab as well. How heavy is it? It's a fair weight, to be fair. If we have to unload it somewhere, we might have to do that. But it is going to the lab, which is exactly where we're heading. We just need to keep an eye on the time for the damage being done. But this should be a fairly simple route until we get to the BTs, then things change. Might quickly go and grab that crystal while we're here. I think I've only got one container repair spray. That's the only downside. But yeah, if there's stuff on the pickup on the way to the lab, we can try and take it. It's all going to be weight. But while fighting BTs, we're going to be as light as possible. Also, if we get this timefall shelter made, it automatically fixes all our gear. So if we can get there without having to fix any of the boxes, it will do it for us, to be fair. So that's a bonus if we can do that. There was something to pick up there, but I think we're quite heavy as is. Okay. Gatequake detected. Grip for balance. Gotta stay still. Okay. Just had to stay still there just so nothing happened to us. Making good progress, I think. I did consider going up there. Let's have a quick look on the map. There is a route, potentially. Okay, it's just saying number of structure damage 4. Because I can see it on now. There is a route up here, which should save us a big journey time. I've just noticed it on the left here. So that looks climbable, more climbable than the map shows. So let's head this way, which is going to take a huge chunk off our journey. It's just on the map this didn't look doable, but actually looking at it, it does seem doable. That's the thing, the map will show one thing, but until you're there, wide emergency for repairing damaged structures to keep them from standing. So anything with a hammer icon means it needs fixing. Is this as climbable as I thought it was? The map said this looked like it was an impossible climb, but actually, I think we've managed it fairly simply. Thank you for the like, that was much appreciated. Keller, good morning, how are you? Going well, thank you. How are you today? Yeah, the map definitely made that out to be a lot worse than what it was. Right, if we head over this lip over here, then we can have a look at how far we are away from where we're going. We'll grip as we go up here. Right, so we've kind of shortcutted our way up. Instead of going a long way round, we actually found this was climbable. So we need to get rid of all our markers, really. You're playing this tomorrow, are you? Oh yeah, you've got it on normal release, haven't you? Right, we'll draw a route for that. There we go. That's where we want to get to. Make the timeful shelter. All the boxes get fixed, and we can then go and deal with what we need to deal with. Someone's built a lookout tower there, a watchtower. I'm not looking forward to fighting these BTs, but it's part of the mission that we have to do so. What's that there? Oh, PCC. Oh. Sam is detecting BTs. Although he's detecting, I can't see any. I'm looking out for footprints. Yeah, I can't see any. They're a little bit further out than where it said they were going to be. Right, timeful shelter we need to build here. And that will, we can store everything here as well. So, timeful shelter is what we need to build. We want one of those. Doesn't matter where. Oh, you're gonna aim it, that's why. Is it because someone else has built that other structure, it won't let us build this? Are you kidding me? It's not allowing us to build this because of that structure there, I think. And yet the mission is to build this, so we can leave stuff behind. This is part of the mission, isn't it? I'm gonna have to dismantle that structure. Right, we need to dismantle this structure here. Oh, don't fall over. Right, we need to dismantle this. Use watch tower. I don't want to activate it. Do I need to activate it? How do I dismantle? There we go. Why would someone build something that stops you building a building that you need to build as part of a mission? That's what I don't understand. It's really good so far, thank you, Kelly. Yeah, no, really good. Story's interesting, very interesting. We're still only just getting to grips with it, to be fair. Patrick, good morning. How are you? I'm really enjoying it so far. Like I say, it's very early on. Right, we can build the timeful shelter now. This will also fix all the damaged containers as well. There we go. All the damaged containers have now been fixed. The graphics are incredible. I know it's a bit rainy at the minute, so the graphics aren't the best. But yeah, graphics are really good, I think. What would it take to upgrade? 400 metals, 32 coal. I haven't got any of those. I can give the crystals, but I can't get the metals. Right. How do I store stuff here? That's my question. I should be able to store stuff, but it's not allowing me to. Activate terminal. I just did that. Why can't I store stuff here? We're meant to be able to store stuff in the timeful shelter, but for some reason, it's not giving me the option to do so. Or rest in shelter or anything. Obviously, canteen doesn't need filling. I don't understand why I can't rest. Why I can't leave my stuff here. Because that was the whole point of this, was to put this up so we can leave our stuff in and go and deal with the BTs. I do need to rearrange cargo. Right, okay, we're gonna have to change plan then. It won't allow us to store our stuff there, which was the original plan. We need to move things around as well because that's causing an issue. If we carry in hands for a sec, doesn't matter which one, and then we can put it back on. Yeah, I didn't want us to have this much weight on us, to be fair, while we're here. I could drop the ancient fossil. We don't while we're here. Can offload that. It's underneath the timeful shelter anyway. But yeah, my plan was not to carry loads of stuff with us, but for some reason we can't store, like the delivery, we can't store here like it said we should be able to. Which is a little bit frustrating. Because I was going to go in as light as possible. And obviously we can't do that now. But it is what it is. Okay, let's move this back into backpack. If we can always come back for the fossils afterwards if need be. I don't understand why I can't. There is an aid request nearby. Build an upgraded timefall shelter. Oh, it needs upgrading. That's an aid request to actually upgrade it. The walking sticks we've already done that. Is there more walking sticks to grab? I think there is by the looks of that. So we need 400 metals. I didn't realise that. Okay, I didn't realise it needed upgrading. What's the betting there's no metals anywhere? Although saying that, we might find them in there. Although not by the looks of it. Well, okay, there's not much we can do. Let's head into this. The mission is to defeat the BTs. So that's what we're going to have to do. If we can find the metals in here, we can do that. There we go, there's one BT. We need blood grenades. Where did he go? It's too far away, I think, isn't it? So because we don't have a pod, but because of the dooms, we can see these. I can't quite get... I don't need to throw it at that, do I? I need to throw it where it begins. There's more here. They're connected together, aren't they? Is that too far? I think that was too far, to be fair. Oh, I missed. That one didn't miss, though. I did say we've got to defeat all the BTs here. That one's there. But yeah, because of Sam's dooms, it's kind of... Because his dooms has changed, he can now see BTs without a pod. Hang on. I can see a connection strand there. Where's... Oh, there's one there. Where's he gone? We have reduced chiral density, so we're taking some out, we've done good. Okay, we're going to move on to our next set of grenades. We get 5 in each lot. And we did say all of them need defeating. Right, there's another one over there. Another one down. Don't know how many are here in total, that's the thing. Another one over there. Trying to keep a listen out for where they're going to appear, really. Keep our eyes peeled for them. Right, I don't know how many we've taken out so far, it's quite a few. Dave, good morning. How are you? You were doing most of your day, was you? Oh, nice. No worries, Patrick. Thanks for dropping by. Much appreciated. Have a good one, Patrick, and we'll speak to you soon. Thanks, Patrick. Right. We need more BTs. Okay, there's no one nearby. Where is it? There it is. I didn't realize the aid mission was to actually do an upgraded timefall shelter. If I'd known that, I would have brought the metals with us. Okay, that's 2 lots of blood grenades used. Is that nearly all of them dealt with? That's the question. Right, there's no one there. Ah! We're done.
Please deliver your cargo to the research lab.
That is the BTs taken care of. We are clear. Okay, so anything extra we can take to lab is a bonus for us. I do need to rearrange cargo. That's quite heavy, actually. We may not be taking that. We have also got the fossils at the timefall shelter to take as well, which are quite heavy. I know we can drop the grenades. I just need to move that for a second. And then that'll flatten everything out. And then that can go back on top. Yeah, we bought extra grenades because we weren't sure how many we were going to need. I think we did okay, really, with the grenades. Right, if there's any metals here, then we'll upgrade the shelter. My concern is there won't be. There's blood grenades around, headache pills. Post box. I wondered, post 200, to upgrade the post box to the metals. Potentially. There's stuff in the post box we can use to upgrade. We need 400 metals to upgrade the timefall shelter, which is the aid request. I thought we was going to do it on the way, but obviously I didn't realise we needed metals. Well, to be fair, would the post box have metals? Probably not. It was a free wait until he popped out. Oh, he's in your chat, was he? You just need to ban him. It just makes it life simpler if you just ban him.
Look, almost lost it there.
Slow down. Right, I need to put grenades away for a start. I don't need those anymore. Let's go and grab these fossils from the timefall shelter. I will place there, and then we'll start planning our route. I don't know whether to take both the heavy loads with us or not. Yeah, it's increased lights for when we get to where we're going. But it's whether it's worth it. Also, the timefall shelter will fix everything damaged by timefall. But yeah, I didn't realise we needed 400 metals. So that's something we can come back and do if need be. That's the thing. It's fixing all our containers, they're all fixed. We can catch our breath for a minute, it says there. Let's catch our breath for a minute. I don't know if we can take both of these heavy loads with us, that's the only thing. Carrying capacity is leveled up from level 2 to level 3. That's pretty good. Happy with that. While we're here, let's give it a quick save. There we go. Right, let's have a look. So the blood grenades that are used we can get rid of. Okay, it's because we're sitting down. But yeah, the aid request, I didn't notice that. Upgraded shelter. It's not a main mission though. It is only an aid request, which I wanted to do, to be fair, while we're here. Okay, let's do cargo management now and work this out. So, blood grenades here is used. So we can offload that. I would rather recycle it, but we're not near anywhere that can recycle it. That blood grenade's used as well. That blood grenade can now go in the grenade pouch. We're only allowed 2 in there. We've got tire eruption samples on the top. I can put something else on the back. There is a space in our backpack for something. Blood bags are there. Transport boots. Right. It's 20. I think we can take it. It's heavy. And we are near limit. But actually, we're not overweight. So that makes more sense to me. We won't be able to pick much up if we find anything else along the way. But actually, I think that's okay. Right. The order we're doing now, we're heading to the research lab itself. Let's... Okay, we got a new message from Benjamin Riviera. Looks like you built a timeful shelter. Looks like you built that timeful shelter I was talking about. Nice. Timeful shelters are good for more than just keeping dry, you know. Help repair your containers. And you can keep BTs at bay. Pretty handy little structures. There we go. I was going to... Right, here we go, route-wise. So we're currently here. And we need to get to there. Now, looking at the map, it doesn't look too tricky. Originally, I thought this was too steep, but we actually made it up absolutely fine. There is a post box here that needs fixing. What does it actually need to be fixed? I don't know. What, it doesn't tell me, does it? All I know is it needs fixing because there's a hammer symbol after the last earthquake we just had, or quake. So we're heading there. There's a pathway that sits literally there. So I would have followed this up, to be fair. That makes the most sense to me. So if we just try and head... If I draw a route from here... We always deviate off the route we do, but, you know... My thinking is we head this way, and then we head up one of these pathways. Whatever seems the safest one, we'll head there. Because there are several. We may get to this first one here and go, actually, we'll just go up there. We won't know till we get closer. Gave him 5 chances, but quite a machine, wherever most quite could stand the stone. 5 chances is too many. You know what he's like. You know what he's going to do. The thing is, unless you ban him, you can't complain about what he's doing. That's the thing, because you're allowing him to do it. That's the problem. Right, we need to be a bit careful because of the weight. So no quick turns. But we get 2 big deliveries on top of the order we're doing. That's big amounts of lights at the lab. So we'll take it if we can get them there. Gotta be careful about moving or turning too quickly. Yeah, it's a shame we couldn't do the aid request. Maybe we can come. If we have to come back from the lab, maybe that's when we do the aid request potentially. We have seen a vehicle. We haven't actually managed to get one ourselves yet, as well. We could have the chance yesterday, but we went a different way. The other thing to watch out for is any insects. We've already faced them a few times now, and they're not fun to be around. This is a crater point of interest, supposedly. Right, we're heading up there. That's where we're going. As I said before, anyone that wants to stream this themselves, just be aware the music is copyrighted. Personally, I don't care about copyright; it doesn't affect the channel. But just be aware that it will mean you can't monetize your stream if you decide to do so. Right, we're no longer connected to the Chiral Network. Seems straightforward though so far. What was the crater left? We don't know what caused that crater, do we? A void out, maybe, to be fair. But yeah, I don't know who built that watchtower by the ruins. That was ridiculous. Because the aid mission wants you to build a timefall shower, but to do so you have to dismantle someone else's structure. It's the only thing that annoys me with shared structures in this, and yes, you can turn them off. There are signs and stuff you can turn off. But people do build things in stupid places. But yeah, so like I say, Dave, if you don't ban him, all you're doing is allowing his behaviour to continue. That's the thing. And you can't complain about his behaviour if you're not willing to do something about it. Because you're then enabling him. Okay. Let's have a quick look at the map. So, this is where roughly we need to start going up. So we need to pick one of these white lines to follow, essentially. I think we're going to go up the one that I originally thought we would, which is this far one. I am having to keep shift weight. We're okay. Are they all ladders there? Ladder, ladder, ladder. How many ladders have people placed? There's the lab. I don't know why people have placed so many ladders. But looking at the map, you don't need a single one. We shall see. We're nearly there. Only less than, just over 100 meters to go. And then we get to see Deadman for the first time as well. I'm just going to brace while we walk up here. I'm looking forward to seeing Deadman for the first time in this game. Bracing does reduce stamina, but it means we stay upright a lot more. And while climbing up or down is generally a good thing to be doing. Also going down, to be fair. The lab should have a room to rest in, so I'm not too worried about stamina at this point. So it is. That is the lab. Just as it gets to night time, we're here. Why has someone built a ladder to the roof?
Good evening, Sam. ID confirmed. Welcome, Sam.
Seems people have built ladders to the roof and stuff.
Be advised that usage is restricted inside facility grounds.
Access the delivery terminal.
Unless there's collectibles or something that we're not aware of up the top. Seems a bit weird that people put ladders there. This is the thing I don't like about this, is the fact that, you know, some things get ruined because other people have done them first. Right, I'm just going to get rid of my markers on the map. There we go. I should be talking about him. No, I know. Right, let's get these deliveries here. We've made it. Deliver and report. We've got we defeated the BTs and we're delivering the prototype bullets. Plus, we've got 2 big deliveries, tire eruption samples and ancient fossil as well. Get them all delivered. And that is a job well done, I think.
Long time no see, Sam.
having said that, I realize you probably don't recognize me like this.
Alex Weatherstone.
Anyway, why don't you let me take a look at your orders?
No, I don't recognise the name, to be fair. $900 likes for the first delivery.
I appreciate that you're always striving for perfection.
Always. S rank is what we're after every time. And then the extra delivery.
Lost cargo, I see. Should be a nice surprise for someone.
That's a decent amount of likes straight away. Where are we at?
Never doubted you.
1.5 stars. Is that all? Wow.
Man you can count on.
Okay, 1.5 stars.
We're ready for you to link us up with your Cupid. Once you do, you'll have fulfilled your objective of bringing the entirety of Mexico onto the Chiral Network.
And once it's done, job done, we've done what we said we would with Fragile. Game over, I suppose. The whole mission was to get Mexico on the Chiral Network, and we've done it. So, time to go home to Lou. New strand established. The former geophysics research lab is now connected to the Chiral Network. And all that whole area is now connected as well. Firmware, we've got anti-BT effect added. MP bullets are now effective as BTs. Nice. So now our bullets can affect BTs too.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Did we level up? We should have done. We are now porter grade 38, which is an adept handler level 2. I think that's pretty good going so far.
So, Sam.
I don't recognise the name.
Who I am. The name's Alex. I used to work at the weather station back in the UCA.
Oh, okay.
I was a Bridges employee, reporting directly to Deadman.
Where is Deadman as well?
So, when I was offered the opportunity to collaborate with him here, studying the Death Stranding and BTs, I jumped at the chance, and here I am. And now, you're here too. You actually couldn't have come at a better time. Shortly before your arrival, chiral density levels started to climb, hitting significantly higher ranges than before. This kind of spike is indicative of an imminent giant BT appearance.
I don't want a giant BT appearance.
Bullets that should be very effective against BTs. Because if a giant BT is on the way, then we're gonna need you to put it down.
Okay, well, what kind of weapons have you got?
Well, the delivery you were kind enough to bring us contained a shipment of MP bullets that have anti-BT properties. This ammunition will turn your average assault rifle into a BT killing machine. You can also fabricate blood grenades if you want to keep a few on
Always
hand.
keep a few on hand.
Before you head back out, review your options and requisition any weapons you think you might need.
I think we've got to fight a
We've
giant
set aside
BT
a ton
next.
of extra materials just for this purpose.
Yeah, I think we're fighting a giant BT.
Chiral density levels in this region have been fluctuating wildly. We've been seeing a lot of gatequakes and seismic activity as well. It's almost certainly related to recent shifts in the tar currents. Our analysis of these anomalies has led us to believe that the arrival of a giant BT is all but imminent. What the data doesn't tell us is exactly where it might appear. Our chiral monitoring equipment just wasn't precise enough to zero in.
But now,
Now that you've connected us to the network, though,
they can zero
we
in.
should be able to make more accurate predictions.
They'll know where it's going to appear.
We seriously owe you. It's hard to know when this giant BT is going to appear. So for now, you should
We've got a
rest
private
up
room to
in
go
a
and rest
private
him.
room and prepare for a potential fight. That's both mine and Deadman's recommendation.
Can I go and see
We'll
Deadman?
keep you posted, Sam.
So we've got a private room to go and rest in, as always, in these bigger places. We'll have a shower, sort ourselves out. But at least now our guns can fire bullets that affect BTs. I'm guessing the next thing we're going to do is fight this giant BT. Oh, I didn't tell him to have a shower, it's having one automatically. I'm hoping we see Deadman. sunburn is healed again. Sunburn's always healing. It never tells us we've got sunburn.
It's been too long,
It
Sam.
has Deadman. Deadman's here.
You were a good friend to me. One I could never forget.
Why is he coming to us while we're sleeping?
Which is why I took steps to ensure that this message would only
It's not really
play
him.
upon your arrival. The sensors were set to scan for your biometric data. A simple enough trick. Now, this was originally a geophysics laboratory established for the study of earthquakes.
Why is there a body there?
And for that reason, it holds a wealth of documentation on gatequakes, tar currents, and placates. As well, I discovered, as research data on the other side. Now, what I'm about to tell you, I learned after I came to this place. Imagine that this is the lab.
Okay.
Though it's relatively close to the northern tip of South America, the continent is entirely cut off from us by a tar belt. And so we have no idea what's going on down there. Nor do we know the state of any continent other than our own. The researchers here were trying to establish contact with the rest of the world. They were well equipped to do so, as the facility had once been used to launch research satellites. So they tried launching a variety of probes and drones in the hope of obtaining observational data, with no success. The Earth, you see, is shrouded in a thick layer of chiralium that renders electronics inoperable at altitude. So they tried sending ships across the ocean. Oh, yes. Oh, but that failed too. The high concentration of chiralium in open water proved too corrosive, invariably causing them to sink. But then the researchers found some rather rare birds on their doorsteps. Birds not native to the region. Nice birdie, nice birdie. And that, my friend, was just the beginning. Not far from the lab, they discovered a strange anomaly. Well, the surrounding area was heavily contaminated with chiralium. Yes. This is beautiful. The researchers would later dub the anomaly a plate gate.
A plate gate.
Further investigation revealed that it came into existence when you began to expand the Chiral Network across North America, and that the gate grew larger in tandem with the network itself. What started as a tiny fissure in space became so much more. The researchers duly installed cameras to study the gate and its surrounding area. Now, to their surprise, they caught footage of some unusual marsupials.
Okay.
A kind you wouldn't expect to normally encounter in Central America, like the birds. But to confirm their suspicions, they sent an autonomous robot.
I was going to say, you've got to send something through the gate to find out what's really going on, don't you?
The soil samples it collected were consistent with the archived geological data from the southern hemisphere. Not long after, several men and women came through the gate.
Oh.
They spoke English. And they confirmed that they had indeed come from faraway Australia.
The gate leads to
Finally,
Australia.
the world outside North and Central America had survived. Ours was not the last bastion of humanity, but Australia had suffered the death stranding too.
That's interesting.
Undeterred, the researchers began working closely with Bridges and conducted a series of tests, paving the way for an expedition to Australia that would lay the groundwork for Chiral Network expansion. After they had first installed surveillance equipment, that is, so that the gate could be monitored from the Mexican side, a necessity to this day as Australia is not yet connected to the Chiral Network. The UCA may not have dreams of conquest and control, but they aren't about to let just anyone use the gate. Indeed, that's one of the reasons they were so determined to connect Australia to the network in the first place. Well, I suppose that's all I have to say about the plate gate.
So all we know is the gate leads to Australia.
There's something else that I need to tell you, though. Something far more important. Mind if I pause it here? I have to go take a shower.
You said it was important.
Gatequake detected. Sam, a gigantic BT just
Oh,
showed
okay.
up outside.
We've got to fight.
We're prepping weapons for you now. Access the terminal up top and take whatever you need. We're counting on you.
It's fight time. We've got to fight a giant BT. I'm annoyed Deadman didn't finish telling us what he was going to tell us, to be fair. But we can't do anything about that now. We need to get weapons together and fight a giant BT. Now we know bullets can harm. We'll use a lot of our weapons more than grenades, but grenades will still be useful, I'm sure. This is not going to be easy, I've got a feeling. Right, let's just check. Bring the terminal. Is there anything on here? No. I'm going to give it a quick save while we're here. Okay. We need to head up top. Get our weapons together. And go and fight a giant BT. This is going to be tricky, I'm sure. But we'll figure it out as we go. So, I'm hoping... So last time with the bullets, we used to use blood bullets in the first game. And they drained our blood level. I'm hoping we don't do it anymore. And now fitting the BTs, we're holding... Yeah. Activate terminal. There's no orders, we just need to go and fight. I don't know what I've got on me currently, do I? We've got 3 blood bags. We're going to leave a lot of stuff here. We don't need to take everything with us. We've got 3 blood grenades as it is. I'm going to take 2 more. We've got 1 assault rifle, machine gun, 1 handgun. They all are now anti-BT. No, just the machine gun and the assault rifle. Do I take a second assault rifle for the extra bullets? Potentially, I think we should. Yeah, let's fabricate that. I want to make sure we've got an extra one. An extra gun, that's the thing. Tool rack. I don't think we can put any more. Okay, okay, what do we want on us? So, this can be recycled or stored. I'm just trying to think, what do we need, what do we not need? I want to try and make this as light as possible here. I don't think we're going to need ladders and container repair spray. All this stuff I don't think we need. So I don't want to recycle it though. I'd rather store it, to be fair, but I don't think we can. Recycle and store. Facility storage. There we go. Right, I'm gonna store the ladder, the climbing anchor, the other ladder, the container repair spray. I don't want to take anything unnecessary, that's the thing. Crazy Iceman, good morning, how are you? Thank you for the like, much appreciated. PCC can be stored. Do we need spare blood bags? Because obviously blood is what we need to survive. Our weight is quite low now. I've got three blood bags should be enough. Yeah. We've got ourselves as light as possible. I think we're good to go. Right, Giant BT, here we come. It's in the crater, isn't it? Yeah, look at that. There's a Giant B2 off the face. Thanks for the like, much appreciated. How are you today, Crazy Iceman? Is it just ahead? It is just ahead. Maybe not. It isn't much of a fight if we're being dragged towards it, is it? Right. Blood grenades are effective as well. Let's quickly... I know our guns are effective, but I just want to... Obviously in the tar... I can't... It's just eating me. I think we're dead. Yeah. Couldn't get away. Order failed. Pretend you won. There's actually an option to pretend you won. There we go. We got eaten. Need to move quickly. Obviously in the tar. What I also need to do is change weapon. Climb up there. I think shooting where when it opens its mouth is a good idea. I'm gonna keep running. Yeah, definitely shoot when the mouth is open. Need to change weapon. I've already now emptied a weapon out of all ammunition. And we can't afford to get eaten. I think we're okay. Tar coming. I may not have got enough weaponry on me. Part of me think I don't think I've got enough guns on me, to be fair. Going for us again. My concern is I'm nearly out of bullets. What are you throwing around? Blood bag. No. So we're just been drawn towards that gun's down as well. Next assault rifle. Thought I'd equipped it, hang on. It is equipped, why am I not firing it? Not cool, but probably potentially wasting bullets there, aren't we? Where's he gone? There it is, right in front of me. Fire! Come on. I didn't miss his mouth open, to be fair. Another assault rifle there, that'd be handy. I'll need that, I think. Move, move, move. That gun's out of ammunition. Next assault rifle. We are hurting it. Move. I'm stuck. I'm out of bullets. Come on, we nearly defeated it. So nearly down. We can't lose it now, come on. Come on, reload. Probably shouldn't be walking towards it, to be fair, but it's so nearly down. I think we've got it. I think it's down. We've defeated the giant BT. It took us 2 attempts. The first time we was eaten within seconds. The second time, wow, what a fight. Oh, don't tell me it's back. Tell me it's over. Oh, it's going to turn into crystal now, isn't it? Wow. That was not an easy fight by any stretch. We got an A. Damage taken by Sam 150% or less would have gained us more. We took 164% damage. I'm not overly worried. I think that was the best we could have done. Didn't quite get us the 2 stars with the lab though, unfortunately. I don't know what else they want from us, to be fair. Combat's gone up, so that gains us to grade 40. And we stand an adept handler level 2. That was hard.
Sam, this is Alex. You did it! We've confirmed the chiral crystallization of the giant BT. Local chiral density is already dropping fast. I think we can all rest easy for now. You've saved a lot of lives by killing that monstrosity. We won't forget that. Head to the research lab's private room and take a break. You've earned it.
There we go. That was a fire and a half. It really was. I'm glad it's done. Lab is up there. I made this as light as possible to make it a lot easier for the fight, and I think that worked to a degree. But yeah, that was hard. I don't know if maybe the machine gun put onto the automatic would have made life a little bit easier at times. We didn't quite know where the best place to hit it was. It took us a little while to work that out. We got here special. Let's go into the research lab. We might as well pick it up as we're heading there anyway. That's exactly where we're heading, so we'll take it with us. But yeah, our first giant BT fight. I love the fact the first attempt just ate us in seconds, though. We're probably going to have a lot of stuff to get rid of that's empty, blood bags, weaponry. But yeah, that was glad that's done. Let's put it that way. Well, we get to the lab, we'll sort ourselves out, and then go from there, see what's next. I'm still interested in the fact the gate that's appeared heads to Australia. Now, we had heard, and someone had said yesterday in chat, I can't remember who it was, that they'd heard we go to Australia in this, yet we're in Mexico. Well, if the gate goes to Australia, that tells me we're going to Australia. I'm still curious to why people have put a ladder there. Someone has actually placed that ladder. I think that's how that's worked. Unless there's collectibles or something that we don't know about. Right, activate terminal. We just picked up something to drop back here while we're here. So we'll quickly deliver this. Special American beer. Always happy to pick up extra stuff and get it delivered when we can.
Hey, Sam. I've been waiting for you.
Have you?
Stuff goes missing all the time, but it looks like today is our lucky day. Thanks, Sam.
There we go. Cargo recovered. Special American beer has been recovered. Is it enough to get to 2 stars? Not quite enough to 2 stars. Do we gain anything for that? Porter and servicemanship go up a little bit, but not enough to gain a grade. So we stick to what we are.
I gotta say, Sam, you're looking pretty beat. You know you can borrow the private room whenever
We
you want.
we head into the private room in a
Don't
second.
kill yourself for our
Thanks,
sakes.
Alex.
Order completed. Well done.
Well done. Pardon me. Apologies for that. What I wanted to quickly check was get rid of all the stuff that's empty. Obviously, that's all. This all is in our pirate locker. We'll bring this back out before we leave on the next journey. Then blood bags are all full. That blood bag's been used. That's an empty assault rifle, so that can be recycled. That's an empty assault rifle. That machine gun's nearly out. To be fair, I might as well recycle it. We'll gain new weapons before we leave on our next journey. They're both full. These are all they use blood bags. Again, we can recycle those materials. So that's that done then. I just wanted to make sure we'd got rid of anything that we didn't need on us right now, and then we'll go and calm down. We're still waiting for Deadman. Look at the state of us. I think we need a shower. All that tar on us. Deadman didn't quite fully tell us what else he knew about the facility, so I'm hoping he's going to see us in a minute and tell us the rest of his story. That would be helpful. I didn't need to tell him to have a shower, he just went and did it. Right, are we seeing Deadman again? Sunburn's healed again. I don't know how. I don't know where we're getting that from, but there we go. Why don't we apply suntan lotion? Every time we get sunburn.
As I said before,
Here we go, Deadman's
there's
back.
something I need to tell you. It's about Lou. You see, after you left Bridges, I decided to do a little digging into BB-28's past. That is, Lou's. I found the BB decommissioning records. Now, according to them, BB-28 was flagged for disposal and subsequently incinerated 4 years ago.
But he wasn't.
Long before you and Lou first met.
That's BB-28?
This is the child officially identified as BB-28. But if you look closer, Sam, you see at once that it can't possibly be Lou. Right there at the elbow, where the birthmark should be.
There's no
Nothing.
birthmark.
Which means we have another BB-28 on our hands. The one with whom you memorably went west and back not so long ago. That is Lou. Per regulations, the serial number assigned to each BB was unique.
So why was
No
the
two
second one
units should
done?
have ever been assigned the same one. I've cross-checked the details with the most up-to-date entries in the UCA database. And indeed, there is no reason to believe BB-28 survived. All of which can only mean, Sam, that the bridge baby you carried with you on your journey across America, Lou, was never recorded in the official database.
Oh.
So, where then did Lou come from?
Yeah.
Right now, your guess is as good as mine. But as worrying as that sounds, this could actually be to your advantage, since it's functionally impossible for the UCA or Bridges to track a BB of which they have no record.
They can't track Lou.
Which is lucky, because if they did know about a BB that could live and grow outside the pod, they'd want to secure it for study. So take comfort in the knowledge that they don't. That you're free.
They can't trace Lou.
That you can bring up Lou in peace.
Thanks for the like, that was much appreciated.
How is it, by the way?
That's the one thing that Sam's been worried about, is
You
keeping
living
Lou safe
as a
and not
family.
being found by the UCA.
Right. I have gifts for you. A few things to take back home. An assortment of vaccines to be administered as your child grows up. We want Lou to live a long and healthy life. And it's natural for children to be afraid of shots. Maybe this will help put Lou's mind at ease. A token of my affection. You can collect it via the delivery terminal.
That's
when
very
you
nice
leave.
of the Deadman, isn't it?
I wonder how big Lou will get. Anyway, there's one more thing I wanted to share with you.
There's always one more thing. What next?
As you know, everyone is meant to go to their own beach when they die. But unlike most people, I wasn't born from a mother. I was born from an artificial womb. Transplants provided the organs I never had. I was incomplete and had no beach, I believed. But I wasn't about to accept that. I went back home to study the Ha and Ka and the beach. I threw myself into my work, Sam. I tried. But I think I've done all that I can. In the end, I'm still a patchwork Frankenstein's monster. One that's just about worn out. As a doctor, I can tell you, I don't have long left.
Oh wow, Deadman's
I've
dying.
devoted my remaining time to research. That's why I'm here, Sam. Where I can focus on the beach. There's so much data here, Sam. On beach formation, jumping via beaches, the relationship between the beach and plate gates. All the evidence you could ever wish for. Not enough to solve every mystery, perhaps, but enough for me to make an incredible personal discovery. That I have a beach after all. It doesn't matter how I was born. I have lived as a human. And thus do I possess a beach like any other. I am not a machine.
I'm
but
pleased
a
for him.
person with a heart.
The one thing he wanted was to have a beach
go with them.
when he dies.
Lastly, I have a confession for you.
Hey,
Along
Black,
with
good
a
morning, how are
heartfelt
you?
apology.
This is his confession.
I told you once that I didn't have dooms.
He does have dooms.
That's not actually true. Not that
Thank you
I
for
was
liking,
lying,
also
you
appreciate it.
understand. I just didn't know.
Oh, okay.
It was only after I found my beach that I realized.
So Deadman has dooms as well.
Allergic reaction. I can feel it getting closer.
But he never knew.
I'm off to the beach, Sam. To my beach. Take care of yourself.
I'm good, I'm really good, thank you, Clan. So Deadman's dead. That's why he's walked in the sea, because his chiral reaction allergy, to make that worse on purpose, so he died.
Sam.
So,
Did you know about this?
No. It's news to me, too. I'm sorry that Deadman is gone. But he would have been pleased that you managed to extend the UCA network all the way to his lab. Thank you, Sam.
I guess I'm homeward bound.
I guess we're
Missing
heading
anyone
back to
that
Lou.
badly?
You know I am.
Come on back, Sam. Lou misses you, too.
I'm assuming we now need to make that journey back then. Now Mexico is all added to the network. Okay. Take a main order research terminal. Map filters is a new feature. I'll let everything catch up. We can sleep as well, according to that. There's no main order. We got a couple. We know there's 2 aid requests. Oh, there's more aid. Look at all these aid requests now. Jacket. That's to come back to the research lab. I would like to go and get that one done. Upgrade that one. We cover 1 unfinished map of long lost ruins. That's going back to distribution center, and they're distant ones. Okay. I think we give it a save, and then we'll have a look at what time of day. It might be time for us to go now. 4 hours, 52 minutes in. Anything on the social strand? New feature, map filters. Okay. My friends are feeling better. This is Villa Libra. We helped them, didn't we, with the walking sticks? My friends are feeling better. My friends are doing much better thanks to those remote medical units. We've got a lot of older people living here. They're going to be really helpful. The Chiral Network is a gift that keeps giving. I checked out my baby as well. It stopped growing, but it seems to be doing well in there. Still know what's going on, but I feel less anxious than I did anyway. The Chiral Network is nothing short of miraculous, and it's all thanks to that Porter guy. That's us. So Lamadre's baby has stopped growing, but it is still alive and doing well. Okay. What time of day? It is daytime, so the option is there to sleep, but I don't think we need to. I think we leave. Let's do our usual before we leave. Quickly eat, quickly drink, and let's go. Let's head home to Lou. And we'll do whatever deliveries we can on the way. But yeah, I think we're heading back to home to Lou now then. I find it strange that there's a gate here that goes to Australia, but yet we're ignoring that and heading home. Let's go. We'll need to restock our weapons and stuff, but we should be okay. Okay, let's have a look what we've got.
Hey, Sam. About that message Deadman left for you. I hope you understand that he wanted to tell you all that himself. He didn't want it to come from me or anyone else. Naturally, we respected his wishes. We'll also be carrying on his research in his stead. I'm sure you will, but please take care of that last
He left us the last order.
On another note, you can now use your PCC to construct generators and bridges.
There we go, we can make bridges and generators now.
Delivery routes, and you're sure to make a ton of other porters very happy. Trust me.
So we can now build bridges as well.
You might end up returning the favor someday too. Also, you can now fabricate tri-cruisers.
Ah, we get a bike.
With 2 front wheels. You'll be able to build, charge, or repair tri-cruisers at any facility with a garage. Like this one.
We're riding home.
So if you run out of juice in the wild, you can always construct a generator to recharge it. Just be careful not to run out of battery when you're outside network coverage. You can only use your PCC to build generators or any other structures when you've got a network connection.
We're building a bike.
Have to ditch a dead tri-cruiser or wait forever and a day for the solar panels to recharge it.
And we actually have solar panels as well.
Thank you for linking up all of Mexico, Sam. Be safe out there, and pay us a visit the next time you're close.
It is trike driving time.
Sam, I just reviewed the list of UCA associates. You can rest easy. Any data concerning your life on the run has been erased.
Nice.
So once you've taken care of Deadman's final request, you can come straight home. Access the terminal on site for the details. I'll take care of Lou. Just focus on the job.
What is the last request from Deadman? That's the question. Let's have a look. Deliver the present for Lou. That is the last request, is to take the present, deliver it to Lou. We just need to get home. That's all it is. Yeah.
This custom cargo container is designed to be attached directly to your chest. The words, "For Lou," are written on it.
Okay, so we're going to put it on our chest. There we go. Right, we've got cargo here. Let's go to vehicle fabrication first and foremost. Yeah, we have enough resources. We're going to build our very first vehicle. It's a tri-cruiser. Let's have a look at it in the corpus. This is a three-wheeled motorcycle sporting 2 front wheels. The tri-cruiser boasts impressive top speed, excellent manoeuvrability, small chassis allowing for tight turning circles. An excellent off-road vehicle, the tri-cruiser's front wheels offer excellent shock absorber and feature built-in spikes that will automatically deploy on steep slopes and wet ground to provide more grip. Using as an alignment control feature, it can also be easily lifted off the ground to perform wheelies. To allow large firearms and grenades to be used while inside the vehicle, its seats have been elevated. Oh wow, we can even shoot from inside. One-handed weapons can be used while driving, which is our pistol. Cargo shelf can be found on the side of the tri-cruiser, where there's a space to store a backpack, a smaller piece of cargo behind the seat. Battery powered, although its battery will drain very quickly when in water, so be careful. Will charge automatically during sunny or cloudy weather. Also recharge by using a generator or storing it in the garage. Electrical shocks will short circuit a tri-cruiser, rendering it temporarily inoperable. Nice. Okay, let's build our first tri-cruiser. There we go. We can change colour. Let's have a quick look at this. So we can change the colour. To be fair, my favourite colour is red, so let's just make it red. Secondary colour. We'll do red and black. There we go. I don't normally do stuff like that, but there we go. We'll make it. And the decals can be changed. Bridges, Porter. Automated Public Assistance Company. Kojima. I said, is that the name of Fragile's business? A Fragile Express, that was her old business, I think, wasn't it? Let's do that. I don't normally do cosmetics, to be fair. I don't want to store it. I want it out and about. Okay, so we can load stuff onto the tri-cruise as well. We have got an assault rifle that's full there. Let's put it there. We've got other things we need to do yet, so we're not heading out just yet.
Cruisers are now available for fabrication.
They are indeed. I've already done it. Right, cargo management. So we've got 3 blood grenades there. We got any in our... 2 in our... I think we can have 2 in our grenade pouch, to be fair. 2 blood bags. We can have an extra blood bag in our utility pouch. Yeah, we can't have any more on those. That's fine. There's 42 metals there that we want. If we can, we want to take 400 metals with us, and we can get we can upgrade the timefall shelter that we started. That ladder can go on backpack. That fits in as well. Climbing anchor, does that fit? Yep. PCC, we are going to need. I'm going to put it there for the minute. I'm going to see if we can take some metals with us. Obviously, we need 400 in total. We do need to make another gun, don't we? Where's our pistol? The Maser handguns there. Assault rifle. We need a secondary. We want a machine gun as well for distance. So, fabricate equipment. I want the machine gun. Yep. And that. Do we need a second assault rifle? I don't think we do. I suppose it is handy to have a secondary. We've got the machine gun. It should be fine. Okay. To be fair, I might actually put that machine gun on the side of us. I won't. Let's do it there. Okay. We can do it in a minute anyway. I think that's everything. And obviously a lot of our stuff will just go on the trike anyway once we sit on it. We're still going to pick stuff up. If we see stuff on the way, we'll still do that. The only other thing I need to do is quickly grab metals. If there's enough here, there may not be enough here, to be fair.
Order accepted. Thank you.
And the fact we can now make bridges. Claim materials. Okay, how many metals do they have? 400 there. Yeah. Okay, we're taking the 400 metals away. Let's load it onto the tri-cruiser. I think that's all we need to do, wasn't it? Our own storage we can do ourselves. Right, so from here, there is a load of aid stuff on the way. There's one there with a favourite jacket, but then we've got to bring it straight back. I want to trike. It may be worth doing it, to be fair. That timefall shelter will do. We've got the materials now to do so. That's going there as well. These are further afield. So ignore those for the minute. Do you know what? I think we'll do the jacket and then ride back. As it's there, we may as well do it. It's nearby. That's my thinking. It just means we're going back to and fro, but it will increase our standing here. I think that's probably the way to do it. So we're currently over here. So that's the aid request. Is that the aid request there? That's, what's that? Favourite jacket. What's that there then? Bring me a weapon. If you've got a weapon that works, I'd like to bring it to this sign. Someone wants a weapon taken to a sign. I've never seen that before. It's a supply request. I've never seen that before, to be fair. We could just quickly manufacture. I don't know if there's enough metals. I may have taken too many metals out.
Commencing root creation.
I'm ignoring that one. We will do this one first, and maybe do the other one on the way. So we'll go and grab the lost cargo, and then we'll drive back here, hand it in, and then off we go again. Use vehicle. What is this?
Hope we can count on you in the future.
Okay, where's the best way down? It does say grips, doesn't it? I can't.
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Take care, Sam.
I don't know which one we came up, to be fair. Over here, I think. We're waiting for you. That's right. Just saw we had a message from on the SSS. There we go. The first message. Thanks, Sam. I'm sorry about Deadman, but the important thing is that you did what you needed to do. Somehow, Lou must know as well. The kid seems very happy. Can't wait for you to come home. Benjamin, there's a talented artist out there. Gracias, Sam. You took care of the giant BT. I wonder if you're on your way home already. If you see some cargo for the artist out there, could you deliver it? Looks like the porter originally gave it to, ditched it when that huge BT showed up. The artist is a prepper who lives out in the mountains. They really love her paintings. She lives by herself, so wants to do something to make her life easier. You know, if you're into fashion, I think you and her are really going to get along. Okay, so there's something for an artist somewhere. If we find it, we'll deliver that as well. Someone's already built a bridge, you can see over there as well. Charger unit. I don't know why someone's just, I suppose, someone decided to build a bridge because they could. Right, where is our favourite jacket? Is over there. Straight ahead. What's that there? Oh, that's an assault rifle, level 1. So we don't have to get off the bike to pick things up either. Which is quite handy. Right, we need to get up there to get the jacket. I don't need another blood grenade. Okay, jacket is this over here. That's going back to the research lab, so we'll pick that up. There's also a couple other bits nearby going to the research lab. There's headache tablets there. Everything that increases our standing is always good to grab. Everything else is over there. Okay, so we've got what we needed, the aid request plus an extra mission. So we'll go and drop these off, and then we'll start heading home. And we'll try and complete any aid requests we can on the way, but the whole point is to head back to Lou. Wait here a second. We can overcharge batteries, okay. It's quite easy to drive, to be fair. How do we get off? There we go. Right, let's go and hand this in. And then we will head home. It's so easy just to get carried away and do all the things nearby, but I do also want to make sure we keep the story moving forward as well. So that's an aid request done, plus an extra delivery as well.
Welcome, Sam. Thanks for swinging by. We can always use the help.
Now hopefully she gets to 2 stars.
Oh, picked up some lost cargo, I see. Should be
There
a
we
nice
go.
surprise for someone.
Is that enough for 2 stars? It is indeed. We've got 2 and a bit stars now.
If only everyone was as kind as you.
Oh, additional armor.
You deserve it.
Okay. I don't think ours has it automatically.
You'll find that you can claim more materials from our
More
stores.
materials now.
A little perk you more than earned.
Okay.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
I don't know if we need to put that back in the storage to then get the update on it. We're now grade 42, still an adept handler level
This
2.
schematic is for additional armor that can be equipped to track cruisers. Provides added protection for the man in the driver's seat. For that extra peace of mind when you've got to cut through enemy territory. If you
Might
like
actually
the
get to
sound
use
of
the
that,
pistol at some
try
point.
customizing your tri-cruiser with it. I'll see you around.
I don't think our tri-cruiser... Is our tri-cruiser close enough to be customised? Garage. Okay, ours isn't close enough to be done. Okay. Let's quickly move our tri-cruiser closer. We might as well put the armour on now while we're here.
Thank you so much.
I would just to be safe, exactly. We might as well put it on while we're here, mightn't we? Okay, fabrication, garage. There we go. Vehicle customization, fabricate components, additional armor. There we go. And didn't we see a sign that wanted a gun as well? Additional armor now done. I mean, we've already got. Actually, we've got a second assault rifle on us. That's because we picked one up, didn't we? Let's do that. Okay. There was on the map. There was someone wanted a. Oh, that's what happens. Look, the armor comes down to the sides. That's quite cool. So we did see there was something here that wanted a weapon. There we go. So let's just quickly draw a route from where we are now. I'm just going to go straight there. We'll drop off the weapon then. It's something we haven't done. A supply request is different to all the other missions we've done, so we'll quickly do this on the way. And we've got a second assault rifle on us, so it makes sense to do it. Right, let's go and get this assault rifle delivered, and then we'll see. We've got a timeful shelter to upgrade so it is done properly as an aid request. Post box. What's that there? Blood bag. You can see all the things other people are building, can't you? That's the thing. Couple of blood. Right, okay, here we go. Other ports suffering from lack of weapons, materials, field wear and tools you can spare. You can near a sign, press square to donate. I need to get. I think I'm gonna. Okay. Ah, here we go. No. How do I donate it? Like, carry on back, cargo management. It said just press square, but I don't know. Where's our second? That's the assault rifle we picked up from the floor. Doesn't say I can just hand it in though. How do I hand it into the sign? Unless I parked the bike on the sign, I shouldn't have done. I can like the sign. I can't see how I can hand it in. Right, let's go there. So I can like the sign. It said just press square, but I can't see what I can do with it. It's not an aid request, is it? That's the thing. That's... Is it, what? He's got another jacket to recover. I've just done it once. Not doing it again. Can't seem to do it. For some reason, I cannot seem to be able to do anything with adding this in. All I want to do is hand it in. Let's try carrying it in my hand for a second. See if that makes any difference. Oh, hang on. I put it down. I didn't mean to put it down. Carry it on back. Oh, send cargo. That was weird, but okay. We did it. It was a little bit weird, but we did it. Okay, Timefall shelter that we built is there. That's the one that we wanted to go and upgrade. That's the aid request that we weren't aware it needed to be done to level 2 at the time. So we're going to head there next.
Delivery route finalized.
And then we will have a look what else we do on the way. Because we're going to, as we come down this way, we're going to be passing distribution centre. So we'll do what we can there. There's a whole area here that's not connected to the Chiral Network. I wonder if we need to get someone there done. Lost cargo recovery. I wonder if there's the artist is in here maybe. And that's how you get that activated. Potentially. But let's focus on what we want to do. Let's go and get this delivered. This upgraded. I just want to get home to Lou. I'm missing him. Thing is, we could be here forever picking up all these random things that people have dropped and that are appearing that need to go back to the research lab. And, you know, we could be here forever. Right, here we are. The metals are on the side, aren't they? Yeah. Cargo management. We need to take the metals off the back. There we go. Right, let's be a little bit careful how we turn around. As I say, if anyone is not aware, the music in the game is copyrighted. Maizan, good morning, how are you? Yeah, really enjoying it. Obviously, we played the first one, so that helps massively, I think. But yeah, really enjoying it so far. How are you this morning? That's the metals that's needed. But yeah, thoroughly enjoying it, to be fair. Yeah, story's really good so far as well. Which is the important thing. Thank you for the like with the was much appreciated. How many do we need? 32 crystals. There we go. And that should upgrade it to level 2. So we streamed 3.5 hours yesterday. What we had 2 hours today, so 5.5 hours in so far. So that's now upgrading to level 2. We'll just wait a second. But yeah, if you plan to stream this yourself, as I say, the music is copyrighted, which means you just can't monetize your stream. I refuse to take music off any game. The hell is that thing? So that is that done. There's a greeting there for some reason. The whole point was that was needed for an aid request, so that is an aid request complete. That should be an aid request complete. Yeah, upgrade that. So there's one here as well. We want to grab this, an unfinished map of Long Lost Ruins. I want to try and grab that if we can. Place a marker. Because we're going to be passing the distribution centre in a second anyway. And as I say, we want to get home, but we might as well drop things off on the way. So where is this that I need? It's up there. Having a trike now makes things so much quicker as well. Ah, there's the artist's sketchbook as well. That was something else we were asked to do, wasn't it? Okay, unfinished map. That's an aid request, we'll pick that up. The artist we were asked about as well. I don't know where we've got to take it to though. That's something we need to figure out. Okay. Lost code due to location that's not yet been connected. Delivering it may make them more amenable to be connected. Right, so we do have that now on us. Whether we go and deliver it now is a different story. Why just gave them the Metal Gear Delta remake? Yeah. The graphics are incredible, to be fair. If you've played the first one, then yes, it's worth it. If you haven't played the first game, I would suggest playing the first game first. Because the story won't make sense otherwise. And there's a lot of characters that you're going to meet that you won't know who they are. So yeah, I'd say... So I'm trying to take my marker off. I don't think I can. We're going to head down, straight down to distribution centres down there. Hand in the aid request. I'm not sure where we need to go for the artist. It doesn't say anything on there, does it? Do these not disappear then? Because we did this walking stick delivery ages ago. It doesn't seem like they disappear. I know they've got ticks next to them. I don't know why they stay on there, to be fair. There are 3 and he is in the mountains. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm thinking he's in the area that's not connected as well, to be fair. You just play first game. Oh, you've not finished. I would suggest finishing the first game then before playing this, personally. I think if you don't finish the first game, you'll be missing out on quite a lot of story. Right, we're heading down here. There's the distribution centre. I think we'll keep the artist stuff on us for the minute, but I want to go and try and head home. Because that's where we should be going. What is that there? 100 metals. I'm too far down. Missed it. The thing is, we don't have to pick everything up. There's chemicals there. Missed it. Materials are good because you're going to need them for upgrading stuff, but I'm not too worried if I miss them at the minute. The aim is to get home. I think maybe after we've been home, maybe then we look at going to the artist, maybe. Okay, let's hand these in. So we've got the unfinished map. This was an aid request that we saw on the way. So we can now hand that in. But yeah, I'd suggest finishing the first game.
Bienvenido, Sam. All this stuff.
There we
Never
go.
thought it would get here. But then you show up with a nice surprise.
2 stars. We're nearly 3 stars. Wow. That's pretty good.
You're a cut above the rest.
We can
that's
now
for sure.
make
Take this
grenades.
data. I'm sure you could use it.
A grenade that releases a cloud of anti-BT vapor on impact. The vapor lingers in the air, repelling gazers and hunters and will even stop human foes in their tracks momentarily. Okay. So it is anti-BT vapor. Wow. It doesn't take down BTs, but it repels them. Probably should carry one on us, to be fair.
We've reserved more materials for you to use.
More
Go
materials.
ahead and take whatever you need.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Now leveled grade 44, and it's still an adept handler level 2.
I've shared with you the schematic for EX grenades. Fluids taken from Doom sufferers used to be required for their production, but we've recently developed methods to synthesize the necessary compounds. So we don't need to lean on you to churn them out anymore. These grenades
Nice,
aren't
but they no
actually
longer
capable
need
of
our
taking
blood.
out BT, but they can be used to drive out gazers and slow down catchers. Temporarily.
I don't think it's something we're going to utilise, really.
Give you more than enough time to get clear of BTs,
Because
or
we'll
to
just
use other
neutralise them.
weapons to neutralize them. You'll figure out the most effective ways to use them, no doubt.
Yeah, I'm not overly worried about them grenades, to be fair, at this point.
Order completed. Well done.
Right, let's just... See, I can entrust cargo so someone else can take it, but actually we should really take it. Is that absolutely... yeah, I think we'll leave it. We'll keep the sketchbook on us. And at some point we'll head there. But at this moment in time, I'm not overly worried about it. Because I kind of think we need to head home to Lou. The artist is there. Although actually, we're there. We could head straight up there. There is a road up there. We don't even go anywhere near fighting those guys. Let's head to the artist. I think we can. It's easy enough to get to from where we are, to be honest. I thought for a second it wouldn't be, but actually it is. Because we just head up here. Obviously, we're outside the Chiral Network here. So I'm hoping the bike can get through there, to be fair. You reckon we'll have to walk it? We'll see. If we have to walk it and leave the trike, we'll do so. But I think it's there. I thought it was going to be up through here and we'd have to fight. And at least it may get us this area online as well. So we'll go as far as we can on the trike. And then we'll see. I am trying to get home to Lou, but there's always something else to do. That's the problem. What's charge? Yeah, we can get a little way up there by the looks of it. We're going to be wary of charge when we get up there because we won't be able to charge unless you, while we're on our way there, because it'll be outside the Chiral Network. But yeah, it looks like we can get a decent way up though. People are contributing to things.
Now leaving Chiral Network coverage.
Driving to, trust me, to drive into a rock. There's a porcelain vase to be delivered there to the artist as well. We do need to get the artist on side to connect them, so the more stuff we can take for the artist, the better. But we may be walking some of it. We just don't know yet. There's a candle. Whoa! I stopped pressing accelerate and No. I'm not pressing anything at this point. I stopped pressing accelerate for 1 second, and that was what happened. It's such a steep cliff, you have to press accelerate constantly. Okay, more cargo for the artist. No, 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 no. I don't think we've walked any of it. Look, we're here. We didn't need to walk any of that. We've actually made it all the way here on the trike. Right, let's go and speak to the artist, and hopefully we have enough of her stuff to get her online. I agree with you, Crazy Husband. I thought we'd have to walk that. Right, we've got her fragrant sun candle, porcelain vase, and her sketchbook. Hopefully she's happy. And we can add her to the Chiral Network. It looks on the map like there was loads of trees, didn't it? We are going to try and head straight home after this.
So, are you a porter?
We are the porter.
Are you here about that missing cargo of mine? I'll take a look at it now. Felt like fielding a bunch of orders for me, huh? You're a lifesaver. Hope it wasn't too much trouble.
Is it enough to connect to though? I think it might be.
I always thought you'd come to my aid one day.
1 and a bit stars.
You can go ahead and connect me to the Chiral.
There we go. Another connection to the Chiral Network. So that's obviously an optional one that you don't have to, it's not a main mission related connection. But important nonetheless. There we go, another bit of coverage in Mexico. The artist Lauren Say is now online. I know you can use it outside the network, you can't charge it outside the network. There we go, that is now online. There is another one actually to the right hand side. That's not online either, strangely. We can now gain 2 new colours for customization.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Okay, 2 more levels. Level grade 46. We stay as an adept handler level 2.
Whoa. Guess I'm online now. Interesting. The network has more uses than I realized. A lot more people can see my illustrations now. Oh, I shared some color data I think will suit you. You can use this data to customize your headwear and other clothing. A change of outfit can really improve your mood.
We're good. You working illustrations out here?
I went looking for a place where I could focus on my art, and found myself here. There's so much beauty to be found in this place.
I'm looking forward to the speed we're about to get up to. We're going down that hill.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not blind to the destruction that Death Stranding has wrought. Some of us just see things through a different lens. Now we're in a newborn world that has yet to be shaped. A blank canvas. It's filled me with so many intense emotions that I want to convey to everyone else. I just hope that somehow I can translate these feelings into my art. Thanks for coming. I'm glad we were able to meet. You've given me what I needed to finally complete the piece I've been working on. I'll let you know when it's finished. Till then, take care.
Job done. Always nice for a job well done.
Well done.
And we meet a new character as well. There's no deliveries here. We don't need anything while we're here. Yeah, as I say, on the map there is one more area that's not connected. We zoom out a little bit. We're going to head straight home in a second. The only place on the way is the Nudo del Norte C1, Sure, there's another place not connected. I think it's over here. Oh no, it's here. Look, there's a strip here not connected. So there must be a building somewhere in this strip that we can connect to the network. Let's have a look at aid requests. So she actually wants us to recover her paint splattered easel, which is actually nearby, to be fair. But I don't really want to go back and forth. For the Libre aromatic oils. To be fair, the aromatic oils we could grab, because we're going to be past that on the way in a minute. I think we do the aromatic oils, to be fair. Place a marker. That shouldn't be too difficult to quickly grab. I'm ignoring her one, though, that's there, just because I don't want to keep going back and forth. Right, we should hit some serious speed coming down this hill now. I'm hoping. Grab a quick charge. Yep, ready to go. Let's see how fast we can get down this hill. I think that's top speed. Wasn't as fast as I was hoping, to be fair. Right, anything for C1 we'll try and pick up on the way, as we will be passing the C1 in a minute. There's only rocks in the way. The driving isn't brilliant, I'll give you that. Right, that's the distribution center to the right hand side. We're not going back there, we don't need to go back there. Okay, then. Hang on. There's messages on the SSS. Her illustration is complete. Okay. I can't say it's the best illustration I've ever seen. I've been able to finish my illustration thanks to you, Sam. I've sent you the data by way of thanks. Check it out in your private room. Put it up in my shelter as well, so come take a look sometime. I've actually already got an idea for the next illustration, and once again, all stems from meeting you. I'm really grateful, Sam. Throw some grenades. I don't think we looked at this, did we? If you can keep BT at a safe distance, you'll be able to cross BT areas without too much trouble. Okay. There we go. Right. There is something. Where's that going to? Hang on, that's a new one. The Bocker. Okay, we've just picked up a delivery for someone we don't know where it's going. Let's have a quick look at this. Training. That's going to the Bocker. I don't know where the Bocker is, though. Will it show up on the map? Ah, there we go. That's where the Bocker is. So we'll head there on the way to C1, and that we should be able to get disconnected as well to the network. We want to grab those while we're here, though, as well. So many requests for guns. I don't understand why there's so many requests for guns, to be fair. Is that for C1 there? Yeah. Just going to grab these. They're to take the C1, and we're heading that way anyway. Now, I did put a marker up, which I think will be round the side over here. That's our marker. I'm trying to get as much done on the way to doing other things. That's the thing. But yeah, if we can get the Bocker online, that'd be a bonus. Someone's left the trike here by the looks of things. Okay, what do we got here? many oils are we taking? Is that all of them? Right, I think that's all of them. We've got quite a lot of stuff on us now. Right, our next port of call is the Bocker. So the Bocker is over the river. So we want to be going from where we are now.
Commencing route creation.
We may have to make a bridge to get across, depending, and then there. That's where we're heading. We'll hopefully get him online, and then we can head over there, drop stuff off, and then we are making our way back. But I don't like doing it. We might as well do stuff on the way. Makes the most sense. So anything else of the Bocker that we can pick up on the way would be a bonus. Try and go around these rocks. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have gone that way. Go around the rocks this way. We were keeping an eye out for those chiral insects as well. I don't know what damage they'll do to the bike, to be fair. Right, it's a charging point here, which is just before we run out of the charging area, I think. Because we're about to lose the chiral network when we go down there, I believe. There is something there to pick up for the Bocker as well, to be fair. That might be worth grabbing. Want to make sure we can get on the network in one hit. If we lose network coverage here, I'm just thinking, could we build a bridge, but where would we build it? Potentially there. We can't build outside of the chiral network, can we? I can ride straight across the water, to be fair. Is it worth building a bridge there, though? We haven't built a bridge yet, either. So let's see if we can build a bridge. Select structure. I say we haven't built a bridge yet. Oh, we need materials for completion. So we can't build a bridge because we haven't got the materials on us. Yeah. Okay. Good to know. So we need certain materials on us to be able to build a bridge, which we didn't realise. We're going to head to bed. No worries. Thank you, Dave, for dropping by. Much appreciated. Have a good sleep, and hopefully we'll speak to you soon. Thank you, Dave. Right, I reckon we can drive straight across the water. We will drain battery quicker by doing so. But I think it's doable. Okay, what else have we got over here for the Bocker? There's something there. Again, we want stuff for the Bocker because the more we have, the more we can level him up to increase the chance of joining the network. Okay. I want to cross further up here because there's less space. A shorter gap, essentially. So we will drain battery quicker by going in water. That is the only thing. There we go, we're across. I would have liked to build a bridge, but we didn't know we had the materials on us. Now we know for bridges you need the materials on you. Well, I think this might be the last thing we can pick up, to be fair, because we're going to be overweight. What's our weight limit like? Must be getting close now. Right, the guy we're after is just round here by the looks of things. Oh, there he is. He's camouflaged. Why have we been separated from cargo blood grenade? We didn't have a blood grenade on us. Right, let's head inside. Hand in his stuff. Hang on, do I need to duck here? Might need to duck to get inside. Because otherwise stuff falls off you if you don't duck. Right, we've got three deliveries here to hand in. Hopefully it's enough to get him to go join the network. I just thought we've got to ride across the bridge. Last time we went across the bridge, there was a massive storm. I don't know if that's different now. So that won't be fun.
You a porter? Because I don't recall having any outstanding orders. Still, I'll check the records and see what pops. Oh shit,
So these are optional ones that... It's the second optional one that hopefully will now join. There we go, 1 star, he should join now. So these are the optional ones now joined, which means we can build more and there's more bandwidth.
Trust you have the best intentions. Put me on the network. I'd be happy to share my data with everyone else. Other porters should definitely find it useful.
And then we've got C1 to head to next, and then we cross the river and head to home. We're not going to head to Libra, I don't see the point in heading that way. It's out of our way really, we're trying to get home. There we go, those added to the Chiral Network. The Bocker. Nicely done. We can now build trekking boots. So I'm assuming they're better than our current, by the looks of things. Suited to mountaineering as well as ordinary delivery work, they boast excellent grip, helping to prevent you from slipping when traversing steep slopes, and are very sturdy. I guess that's the next one as we need them.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
We went up, didn't go up at all there, did we? But job done.
So, now I'm connected to the network. You can get goods and data and so forth through it, right? That's all fine and dandy, but with the advent of A-Pass, I hear the porter's time's coming to an end. Wonder what the man who delivers would say about that if he were still around. Anyway, the trekking boot data I shared is for a design that I gradually refined over the course of my training. Tailor-made for mountain runs. Got great traction and peerless shock absorption for those hard landings. There's no better shoe for traveling through rough country like this.
Okay, let's ask the questions.
Nah, I'm more of what you call a boka. I walk the earth on my own 2 feet and carry the load on my back alone. Most porters and delivery bots do it differently. My methods are probably closest to those of the...
So he doesn't use vehicles, essentially.
The term boka comes from Japan, where they had porters who worked exclusively in the mountains. You could count on boka to make deliveries, no matter how treacherous the terrain or remote the destination. And I try to live by their example.
Okay, are there other porters working out here?
Oh yeah. Wherever there's clients in need and cargo to be carried, you bet your ass you'll find porters. Of course, in the UCA, they started relying on A-Pass for distribution. And so the delivery...
So A-Pass has gone robotics rather than people. You learned that yesterday.
South here too. As times change, so does the nature of the job. New vehicles and nifty gear, weapons too, for the porters who fancy them. But none of that is as important as the shoes you wear.
I agree, shoes are important.
All you need is a pair of shoes to get the cargo to its destination.
The man who delivers.
You mean to say you haven't heard of him? The porter all others aspire to be like, the best to ever strap on a pack.
Isn't that not us?
After he made a name for himself in the UCA,
That's us.
And vanished, just like that. And of course, like all legends, he's a man of many mysteries.
So he who delivers, I think, is us.
I could probably learn a lot more about him. And the more I learn, the closer I'll get to becoming the boka who delivers. Or so I hope.
Yeah, I think that's who that is. I better get going.
Well, thank you. It's nice to know there are still people like you out there. Take care.
Yeah, I think the man who delivers is us.
Well done.
To be fair. Right, we might as well make these boots while we're here. I'm not worried about the grenades. I don't think we're going to use them anytime soon. Trekking boots. Fabricate those. What we want to do, we want to put them. We'll swap them for our footwear. And then we might as well recycle our transporter boots. We have got bandom boots as extra on the back as well, but it's only if we're really desperate we'll change boots. Okay, so we're heading to C1 now. We can actually see it ahead of us. C1 over here. We're going to head there, drop off the aid request that he's got, which is to recover the 5 blended aromatic oils. There is a nearby request for a ladder. I do have one, to be fair. Is it worth dropping that off, maybe? It is for the Bocker. Ladder per he's getting old and it's probably not safe to use with someone to replace it. Maybe it's something we do when we come back this way. I'm not worried too much. I think we need to keep the main story moving, and to do that we need to get home. So let's go and drop the oils off. First, that's the main thing for us, isn't it? Is get the oils dropped, get that oils dropped off. There's nothing on the SSS that's new, is that? No. I think that will probably pop up in a second. There will be something new in a minute. Right, we're currently here. All we need to do is head here.
Delivery route finalized.
So we should be nowhere near these bandits. We don't need to go and fight anyone. Just want to get there. It's getting night time as well. Stay here for a charge. There we go. I want to pick the easiest route and get there. So that's the job done. I say the easiest route. Whoa. Don't say I've got this stuck. No, we're okay. Thought for a minute I messed that up massively. Grab the crystals. Nothing else to pick up out here, it seems. So what's that? Last gen security camera. Did we do it before? A message on the SS from the Bocker. Porter's tips #1: balance. Have you heard of the man who delivers? Us. He's known for transporting ridiculous amounts of cargo all at once. I tried in imitating him, but I lost my balance on a slope and fell over. Should have done what he did, using clips and pouches on my shoulders and hips to spread the load. You should try that next time. It really works. When I adjusted the position of my cargo, it became a whole lot easier to keep my balance. Balance in everything. You need plenty of muscle power too, something the man who delivers has in spades. I swear that's us that he's talking about. I think that camera is before we get to the entrance, so we might as well grab that while we're here. There we go. Right, let's head in. I don't know whether it's worth us sleeping until morning while we're here. We haven't really done much tonight. My concern is we're crossing the big bridge next, which could potentially be a problem. Battery consumption is increased slightly when lights are switched on. Well, that makes sense, to be fair. That's something that's new, though. The lights being switched on makes your battery go down quicker. Right, let's hand these in. Hopefully get this to 2-star. We've got the 5 blended aromatic oils. We've got the last gen security camera and anesthetic agent all returned. It should be enough to get 2 stars, hopefully.
Thank you. Been looking forward to this.
Yeah, we'll charge the vehicle as well. Sleep till morning, then we head out and hopefully get home in one run.
We wrote this stuff off as lost. Thanks for bringing it in.
Decent amount of likes there. Two and a half stars now. Nicely done.
You've got some seriously impressive
A machine
skills.
pistol. An automatic handgun.
This would be right up your alley.
So effective against everyone. BTs and humans and vehicles. 2 modes, semi-full auto. Is that better than our current pistol though? That's the question. We've increased the bandwidth as well.
You could use some extra
And materials.
as well, right? We'll see if
I should let him finish talking. My apologies. A level gained and a couple there as well. We're now level 14 or grade 49. Adept handler level 2.
I've shared with you data for a machine pistol. This weapon is capable of full auto fire.
We haven't
and
used
can
the
be
pistol
stowed
yet.
Securely in a holster. It may be compact, but it has plenty of stopping power. Good for all kinds of situations you might find yourself in. I hope it's to your liking.
Order complete. Well done.
Okay, let's rest first and foremost. We'll sleep till morning. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to compare the two and see, won't we? We do know we can use the pistol on the bike, though. On the trike. Which is a benefit. So, an automatic pistol on a trike could be quite handy.
Good morning to you, Sam.
It's morning. Okay. Sun has risen. Good. Right. Toilet and shower. We'll have something to eat, drink, and then we're off. Thank you for the like, videos, much appreciated. Weird that we're sitting down in the shower. We do get some crystals for doing that as well, but we always try and shower and clean as much as we can. Breakfast and quick drink. Drink actually increases our stamina as well. And then I'm hoping we can go home in one piece now. The only concern is getting across the river, because last time there was a big old storm on that bridge. That was potentially could be a problem, but we'll see. We need to fabricate this new pistol as well and have a look at that. I just want to get home. I want to see loot. Because obviously the story's going to move on from there, isn't it? That's the thing. Okay, quick look at the terminal. We want to fabricate this new pistol. So that's the new one there. You can't compare the two, annoyingly. That carries 16 rounds, the Maser handgun. It's also got a scope on it as well. Doesn't affect BTs. This handgun, on the other hand, carries 17 rounds. With a backup 102 rounds as well. And can affect BTs. I'd say that one's better then. Although we lose a little bit, I think, on anti-human. The amount of rounds it carries is quite interesting, though. Both weigh the same. We'll make one. And just add it to our current gear until we have to decide we can't carry everything. Zeno, good morning. How are you? I'll place it on our backpack at the minute. Right, we're good to go. Let's have a look at our route. So, we want to obviously get across the river here. There's a small river crossing here to take care of. again, we now know if we want to build a bridge, we need to take materials with us, don't we? So that's something we need to quickly check and probably grab materials for. We can build a bridge across here. Last time there was a massive great storm that affected us getting across the bridge. Hopefully that's not a problem this time. I think we're going to need to build a bridge to get across. Doing good this one, thanks. I've got 6. Nice, you're already getting drowsy. You're joining my club then. Right. That's what materials do we need to build a ladder? To build a bridge. So we want, it depends on the size. Is that metal? I think that's metals, isn't it? 600. Yeah, metals. 30 meters is 600 or 800 metals. That's a lot of metals. So, can we take some out of here then? How many metals does this have? We do have enough to take out 600. They've got 1,000 in total. We'll take out 600. And hopefully that's a big enough bridge. Load onto trike. Load onto the tri-cruiser. Right, hopefully it's enough to build a bridge across that river. That's my thinking. It's going to be sod's law we get there when someone else already built a bridge. But we'll see. No new messages? No. Right, so from here then. We are currently here. We want to go across this over here. So I suppose we just head straight there, to be fair. There's a thin point there, so maybe that's our best point. And then we can put a bridge across. I would like, even if there is another bridge someone's built, I would like to build my own for the first time. No, I'm enjoying it. Yeah, it's a little bit too early to fully judge, to be fair, but we're in Mexico currently and have got everything connected. We're now heading back to see Lou, which is, you know, the little baby. Or was a baby. We're heading back to see him. Someone has already built a bridge. This is the problem with having shared stuff. Exactly where I was about to build my bridge, someone's already done it. Okay, I'm going to build a bridge because we've not built one before. So I want to build one no matter what. Let's try if we can build one here. This is my only issue with shared things, is you can't building things most people have built before you. And that annoys me. You can turn it off, to be fair, and maybe we should. My vehicle might be in the way, to be fair here. Okay, so my vehicle's in the way. According to that. It's not very balanced, is it? Let's move up there. Let's try this again. But yeah, that's my only issue. We could turn things off so no one else's stuff is around, to be fair. There we go, we can build a bridge there.
Okay.
Cargo management. I need to put those on the back of me, but at the minute my load's all over the place. Let's deal with my load first. Keep forgetting we've got metals on us. Machine pistol attached to her left shoulder. Is that the metals there, isn't it? That's attached to the right shoulder for the minute. And the load's balanced. And then metals, backpack, backpack. We're only going to hand them into the bridge.
Construction process now complete.
Okay, complete structure. That's some of the metals. I think there is a button to do multiple at once, but I forget to do it. There we go. And that should be the bridge complete. Our first bridge has been built. There we go. Back on the trike. And we are ready to rumble. But yeah, we could have used someone else's bridge, but we've got to build these things ourselves as well, that's the thing. No roads as of yet though. Interestingly. What is that? Sandalweed. Temporary footwear. Okay. What's going on? What's this?
Intrusion detected. Intrusion detected. Level 5 alert. Multiple unidentified
What?
armed hostiles inbound. Your shelter is under attack.
Our shelter's under attack. So our shelter where Louis is under attack. We need to get back as quickly as we can now. Just got to get to that bridge, don't we? So Lou and the Fragile are under attack. Oh no, what's this? Okay, we've not seen these before.
Who the fuck are these guys?
Okay, it's fighting time. Let's go to our assault rifle. Where are they? They're straight ahead of us, aren't they? I can hear noise to our right. I don't want to leave the trike. We will grab the trike again in a second. I'm just trying to see where these guys are. Where are they? They're not behind. They're not behind us, aren't they? I just want to just ride through. I can see one there. So there's one there. Yeah, part of me wants to just ride through them. Oh, there's one there as well. How many did it take to go down? I think he's down now. Is he down? Yeah, one down. That was their dog thing, wasn't it? Dog's down. Down as well. Another one coming in. I'm a little bit too far away to be using this, to be fair. Down. Is that the last of them? I think there's one through there as well, but he's not coming this way. Yeah, there is still one more there. He's there. There he is. Can't fire through the gate though. Come on then. He's coming to me now. I think that's it. I think they're all down. Right, back to the trike. I'm actually nearly out of bullets on this one. What we pick up that assault rifle. Let's quickly do, or drop the one we've just used, the assault rifle, because it's nearly out. It's nearly out of bullets anyway. That one there is out of bullets, so we'll offload, and then this one we'll place. Tool rack. We're good to go. I think they're all dealt with. I'm hoping so. We'll find out in a second as we drive through. About how the first one was. Oh, the graphics are incredible. They really are. Right, we know they're under attack, so we need to get back. I'm pretty sure we've dealt with everyone here. If not, we have got a pistol. I haven't dealt with everyone, have I? Are they coming after us? Yeah, he's there. I've got to deal with him. He's down. I think that's it. I'm pretty sure we now dealt with them all then. Hopefully that's all of them. We don't know who they are though. All we know is they came after us. No, there's more. Do I need to keep stopping them? Oh, there's some in front as well, look. I'm just going to keep driving. We know Lou's in trouble, that's where we've got to get back to. Try and avoid the bandit base that's here too. What's happening now? Oh, really? I think I've got to fight. Okay. Nice katana. Thank you for the like, with us, much appreciated. They just killed him. As I say, it's a nice katana. I want a katana now. Can I have one, please? We don't even know who they are. We think APAS? But who are they? And why did that one save us? Reminds you of Metal Gear Rising, does it? Are we fighting? Why would you save us to then fight? No, he's not fighting. He's gone. I was going to say, you wouldn't save us to then fight, would you?
What was his deal?
Okay. Where are we now? We're currently here. We're in bad territory. Mule territory. We want to get out of here. And we just need to drive home. Which is straight up. Essentially, we're going to aim for there. That's where we want to be aiming for, that marker. I don't know if there's any bandits here. It doesn't look like there is, actually, to be fair. We did take them out before we left. Where's my marker? Can't see one. Is that my marker over there? Yeah. Yeah, I thought there'd be bandits to attack us, but obviously they might still be taken out when we defeated them the first time. What's going on now? APAS again.
Gunfire detected at your shelter. Destruction of personal database confirmed.
Personal database. No messing around, we just got to get back. Just hope Fragile and Lou are okay. Can't go any quicker, that is pedal to the metal. There's shelter straight ahead there. How did they find us? Well, Deadman told us before he died that we can't be traced, we can't be tracked. Or at least Lou couldn't be. But someone's managed to find Fragile, at the very least. Even if they weren't after Lou, they could have been after Fragile. But they've obviously been trying to stop us getting back by attacking us as well. Okay. I didn't know we could go straight in.
Nobody's home. Maybe outside.
Well, everything's been destroyed, we know that. That's my custom marker. Why have I got those custom markers on the map?
Hello?
Okay, we gotta go back outside. The new Blood of... I haven't heard nothing about it, to be fair. Blood of Dawnwalker. Yeah, I've not heard of it, to be fair.
She can't have gone too far from the shelter.
Where are we going? Fragile's monobike's over there. I need to get rid of all my custom markers, but They seem to be everywhere. I can see them on screen. It's annoying me. One there. How do I... Is that my only one? I swear there's more showing custom markers that are annoying me. Well, her bike is there, so that's got to be something. Bike's on the Witcher. Oh, really? Okay, I'll have to have a look. I haven't really seen anything about it, to be honest. There's footsteps here as well. No, don't tell me that's fragile.
What the hell happened?
They took glue. Well, that's a story element I wasn't expecting. I thought we'd get home nice and safely. All happy days. Thing is, we don't know exactly who they are.
I patched you up the best I could. What happened to Lou?
We were attacked. It all happened so fast.
And it's not as if Fragile can't fight, that's the thing. Yeah, I'll have to have a look.
Intrusion detected. Intrusion detected. Level 5 alert. Multiple unidentified armed hostiles inbound.
Oh, really? Okay. I'll see what information I can find out and have a look. When's it due out? Do you know? We've got lots of stuff ongoing on the channel that we're running out of space to anything new in at the minute. So depending when it's out. Oh, okay, not till next year. Okay then. I'm assuming she made a run to her trike, didn't she? There we go, that's her trike. Nothing much you could do, was there really?
I tried to jump us out of there.
Ah! She can't jump with Lou.
I could only take my equipment with me. And I couldn't possibly think of Lou like that. There was no way for the two of us to escape together. The best I could hope for was to jump Lou out. Just Lou.
Did she jump Lou then? No, she didn't know how to defend herself.
I couldn't protect Lou. I am so sorry.
So
So sorry. I'm sorry.
does that mean Lou's dead? Or potentially? It's a BT. It's a baby BT. Okay.
Sam, what's going on?
Can you hear me? Can you see me? You can't. Because you're dead.
Trophy achieved. Lou, can you hear me? Can you see me? Thank you for the like, but that's appreciated. So Lou is dead. But Lou's BT essentially went back in the pod. So we're now 1 month later. Probably just ended up watching the soap because I the first game. Yeah, if you don't enjoy the gameplay, there's not much you can do, is there? He's still wearing the carrier. Search for Lou, that's where we're heading down there. I got no weapons or anything, alright. No, I've got nothing. Just search for Lou is all it says. There's BTs around. Oh, I've got no weapons or anything to defend ourselves either. Yeah, I've got nothing to defend ourselves. Let's just run. To me, that's the best thing, just run. That was where we started the game from, absolutely. I don't know if this is a dream or what.
There was no way for the two of us to escape together. Escape together. Escape together.
Aye.
The best I could hope for was to jump you out. But just now.
We are a patriot, so we do come back alive, obviously, when we die. So actually, dying doesn't matter. Because we will just come back alive again. It's obvious Sam's struggling with Lou dying. Fragile looks back to normal again. She seems to have healed.
Sam, I know there's nothing I can do to make it right. I know. Sam, stop hurting yourself. Please.
He's done it that many times, there's no bullets left.
Give me the gun. There is nothing left for you here. Nothing but sadness and regret. You can't go on like this. Come take a walk with me.
She's trying to do what she can to get him through this. What we still don't know is who attacked them, and what were they after, really. What is that? That's a crane.
Come meet my crew, Sam. It's time for you to hit the road and start a new journey.
Trophy achieved. Time to start a new journey. I'm guessing we're joining Fragile and her crew as part of Drawbridge then.
successfully purged. Blood alcohol content nominal.
Well, it looks like someone needed a nap. Hope you like your new private room. Feel free to make yourself at home.
Wait, hold up. Where's the pod? Where's Lou?
Settle down, Sam. Lou's with me. You'll see us soon enough.
I had to clean that because I swallowed it. Oh, really? Okay. Time passed. It wants us to wash our face at the sink. Oh, he's seeing Lou back when he's not really there. That's never good. Well, what else do they want us to do? Leave the private room is the other option. Leave room. Customize. Table. To be fair, the one thing I always do whenever we leave is eat and drink. Crunchy. That does increase. Drinking does increase the stamina. It gives us a stamina bonus. Let's just check. Ring terminal. So on the DHV Magellan, when we can change floors. Oh well, okay. And then we can swap back. So we're currently there on the map, which is we're near the lab, which means we're near the gate to go to Australia. Okay, no new news there. Okay, it wants us to leave. We might as well leave.
Welcome to Drawbridge.
It did, yes.
And to the DHV Magellan, our mobile base of operations. Come on, I'll help you get your bearings. This is the ship's armory. Here you can check your weapons and put them through their paces.
We haven't got many weapons yet, to be fair.
These rooms over here belong to other members of the crew. They're pretty much the same as yours. And the shower's down at the end.
This is one hell of a ship you got here. Courtesy of the UCA, I'm guessing.
No. As I told you, Drawbridge is a civilian outfit. But we do have a generous patron with access to plenty of capital and tech.
Sounds like a UCA big shot.
Don't ask me. We've never met face to face.
So she's funded by someone she's never met?
Seriously? No better than to believe that bullshit.
We've both been used and lied to before, it's true. But as long as they keep up their end, I won't pry. This is the headquarters of our humble operation. The bridge of the DHV Magellan. It's always like this when the DHV Magellan's on the move.
See, to me, we're heading towards the lab, which we know is where the plate gate is.
He's also the captain and pilot, in case you hadn't noticed. And a fellow Doom sufferer. The nav console offers a direct connection to the Tarkarans. The downside being that we all have to bathe in Caralium.
Happy to have you aboard, Sam. You'll have to excuse me if I don't shake your hand.
You steer this ship solo?
Yeah, though the computer does most of the work.
So this is a submarine?
Spot on. We dive into the tower and use it to travel underground.
Just beneath the surface of the Earth, there are currents we can ride almost anywhere.
So what's your role in all this?
Me? I make sure Drawbridge's grand plans go off without a hitch.
So you're the commander?
That's right. These days I'm fragile in name only.
Oh, it's looking a bit chalky. Yeah, that's because of the Chiral, isn't it?
Huh. So where are we headed?
At the moment, we're bound for the Plate Gate in Mexico. The one that you put on the network for us. Our destination is on the other side. Australia. Which we've been asked to link.
There we go. We're heading to Australia.
You know, the problem is, not everybody wants to be part of the UCA.
That's not the plan, Sam. The UCA isn't looking to expand its borders. Just like with Mexico, they want to bring new regions into the network. That's our last, best hope of saving the world. Which is why we're here. Or more importantly, why you're here.
Well?
They can't icebox because you can see their breath. Oh, absolutely, yeah. It's because they're under the currents, aren't they?
Hello? Excuse you. I too am a member of Drawbridge, believe it or not. It is an honor, Sam.
Okay.
Is that a puppet?
What? A puppet? No, no. No, I am alive and my own master.
This is Deadman.
Hmm?
A man whose cow wound up stuck inside a... Well, you get it. He used to be a spirit medium.
When I was still flesh and bone, of course. Regrettably, my transformation cost me.
These about jump for us.
Lou, where are you?
Sam, that pod is empty. Oh. You know, no one should have to suffer such loss. I understand. Believe me, I do. Which is why, yes, I think you two should go on one more adventure. Hmm?
What are you talking about?
Well, take Lou. Yes, and link up Australia together. Like you did before in America. Hmm? I'm sure a lengthy journey will help you to heal.
Kind of like stop motion. Yeah.
Sam, we've arrived. In case you're wondering, my hand is traveling through the tar currents, which is lucky because that's what allows me to keep this ship on course.
We're by that research lab you linked up last time.
The DHV Magellan can travel to and surface anywhere, provided it's within network coverage. A genuine mobile base of operations.
So we're not joining Drawbridge then. They're sending us off the hill.
Need to fix that at some time.
Anyway, the DHV Magellan's here to back you up. As always, you'll be the one leading the way to expand the network. We'll be right behind you, providing you with support. Just so we're crystal clear, Sam. Our mission is to connect the whole Australian continent to the existing Chiral Network here in North America.
From halfway around the world, how are we supposed to do that again?
By using the Mexican Plate Gate. One you already put on the grid, remember? To get started, all you have to do is cross over and connect your Cupid to the nearest Chiral Network terminal. As you extend coverage, we'll move the DHV Magellan to keep up.
And you'll of course be traveling with your child. I mean, that's what Lou would want, right? A grand new adventure with Daddy. I'm excited for you.
So we know Lou's dead. We know
Go and get your gear sorted.
from what's been said, Lou isn't really in there. But Sam sees him as there. And believes he is in there. Right, we're heading to Australia. We've got 15 minutes left. What? A new update is available to log in. Okay. I don't know what it's saying about a new update. Which is new. Why are we offline? Okay. We can check on Lou. That's what it says. He has got an accent, hasn't he?
You ready for another trip with Daddy? Okay, kiddo, let's go.
So the whole Lou thing is in his head. We can groom ourselves. Prepare to depart. Well, the only thing we left to do is groom ourselves then. It seems. I don't know if that's a real update to the game or not. Let's have a look. Why would you dye your hair? I'm happy with it as it is. Do I have to dye my hair? I think we've got to dye my hair. I don't think we've got a choice. Okay, I think we're ready to rumble. We've got new VR training. A new message on the SSS. There's a couple of things here actually, looking at this. As far as I can tell, there is no new update, so I don't know what that's talking about. New VR training. APAS has proposed a new VR training program, the Porter Mastery Program. This involves a mix of combat and delivery exercises. Your scores are recorded, so be sure to push yourself. Taking interest in the new crew members. Okay. Let's give it a quick save while we're here. And then we head out. Future spray paint head vitality. Yeah, let's rumble. Let's go. So our next port of call is to try and connect Australia to the network then, by the sounds of things. And Lou is coming for the ride, or potentially. Oh yeah, he definitely looks younger now, doesn't he?
Sam, would you mind if I joined you?
Humor him. His knowledge and experience will probably come in handy down the road.
Yes.
Oh, okay, we've got a new friend.
Your buttocks. What about shotgun? I prefer the driver's seat.
We've got a new friend coming with us. You've got a white streak from here. My hair is grey as anything, I tell you now.
think you have a choice?
That's someone lose history, isn't it? We've just seen there.
What was that just now?
You saw it too, huh?
Hmm.
Well, let's just say it's nothing new. I always got these flashes when I hooked up the pod.
Ah, the bleed-through effect, wherein the BB's memories are conflated with one's own. I'm sure someone explained it to you before.
It's like a perfect line.
This is
There's no choice
different,
involved.
of course.
I really gotta deal with this shit again.
Sam, do you read me? You'll first need to access the Mexico side plate gate terminal. After we've confirmed network coverage, we can take the DHV Magellan and regroup at your position.
Okay, so we need to access the Mexican plate gate before we head out. Let's actually get our stuff together, shall we? Because it looks like I've got no gear on me at all. Okay, we do have gear on us then by the looks of things. 5, I don't need all 5 blood grenades, I don't think. The garage. I'm assuming I can drive it now. Good of war. I'm guessing we've still got all our stuff is in storage because we haven't got anything on us. There we go. Everything's in storage. So, utility pouch for blood bag. Select multiple. Utility pouch there. Bandit boots will go on our clip. Assault rifle will go on a tool rack. Is that damaged? 60% damaged. I have to replace that. Put the machine pistol in the handgun holster. They're going to go on our back. What do we got here? Blood grenades. I think we can carry 2 in our grenade pouch. Yeah, only 2 in a grenade pouch. I don't think we need the rest of the blood grenades. The metals can stay here too. That's everything, isn't it? All set up. Yeah. We're good to go. We've got about 10 minutes left, so we'll see how far we can get for the next 10 minutes. Obviously, we're going to head to the gate. Where is the gate is the question. So the gate we're heading towards, there's the lab. Oh, the gate's right at the top. Okay. So we're just going to head straight up the hill to get to the gate. Make sure she's charged.
Let's get going. If nothing else, this journey should give you a chance to mourn.
I don't know what that means. Unless the game has got an update, but I just did a quick search and there's no update I can see. But then maybe the game has got an update because it releases tomorrow. Maybe there is an update for the game.
You know, I meant it when I said I understand how you feel. But if you hold on to the sadness, it will weigh you down like an anchor. However much it hurts, you must carry on and do what only you can do. Grieve, of course. But keep moving, Sam. And
it's been good to see you, you know. At the end of the day, life does come first at the end of the day.
Decide what's next.
Are we heading the right way here? Just double check. We are. Should have stopped accelerating. There we go, build up speed again. If you stop accelerating when you're going up a hill, it does cause an issue. That's what is life comes first. I say it to everyone. I'd still be doing this whether there was anyone here or not. And I'd still be chatting away quite happily. It should be obvious why these streams are copyrighted. So these streams aren't monetizable because of music like this, but it adds so much to the atmosphere. Can't take music off. What was that? Activate terminal. Pass through the gates. We're ready to rumble. I don't... Is there anything in storage now? Because we're about to copyright. We found out yesterday the music is copyright. But they never take music off because it adds so much to the atmosphere of the game. So they look like the people that attacked us previously and potentially took Lou, or attacked Lou. And one of them also saved us.
What's the deal with them?
I've never seen them before. They almost look like they're on a pilgrimage.
They can just waltz right through the gate like that?
It would seem so. Once you extend coverage into Australia, the Chiral Network should afford us some additional security. Or at least allow us to maintain a record of whoever uses the gate. It bears repeating that the UCA does not intend to restrict access to it. They only want to ensure safe passage for everyone traveling between the continents.
Earthquake.
Brace yourself, Sam. It's a gatequake. Oh, the big one at that.
Yeah, I know you all do, and it means a lot. But you don't have to. That's the thing. No one has to feel bad about missing anything. I don't know if we can take the trike through the gate, but if we can, we will. Okay, we are about out of time as well, so we're going to basically going to travel to Australia and then have to stop. Okay, I don't think the trike can come with us then. Although we can potentially fabricate a new one. I know you are. It's all good. We fought one of them giant whales in the first game. So this is us passing through the gate. I was swimming. Oh, it is absolutely good to catch a river. Absolutely. All we're doing is telling the truth, you know. At the end of the day, can't do any more, any less than that, can we? Just other than just tell the truth. If I didn't like it, I'd tell you. And I'm not a fan of music in general, anyway. So this is Australia, and it looks like it's been severely impacted by Death Stranding. We now need to connect to the gate terminal over there.
Should be a terminal this way. Let's keep moving.
There you go. Just over there is the terminal. But there is also an issue just there by the looks of things. We are out of time. I think we've got to at least get to the gate, I think. As long as we're not going to get into a fight. I think we've got to at least get to the gate and connect it before we finish. Trying to skirt around the edge of that, obviously. But yeah, I think before we stop and save, we've got to at least get the gate done. But this is meant to be Australia. Connect the Cupid. Our first connection in Australia. New strand established. If we've got to connect the whole of Australia, that's quite a big area, isn't it? I'll let you know, don't worry. I'm not, like I said, I'm not a fan of music anyway, so I'm happy to let you know. Cupid connected. The plate gate. So this, I can't zoom out, but that's, we'll have a look at the Australian map in a second. That looks massive. Total lights from drawbridge. There we go.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
We leveled up until we're now grade 50, and we're now adept mover after earning the new nickname Mover.
Thanks again, Sam. The Chiral Network connection to Australia is holding steady, and you'll be happy to hear we made it.
Exactly, as the great Crazy Osman says. What's the point in lying?
When you come back to the DHV Magellan, our patron would like to talk to you.
Okay, so the person who funds Drawbridge would like a conversation with us. So that's our mobile base operations, essentially. Okay. Obviously, we are out of time. So the next mission is to go back to the DHV Magellan and speak to the patron. Let's have a look at this map. So I can't actually zoom out. That's as far as I can zoom out. So we can't really see which bits. But that's Australia. Obviously, it's going to be split into more smaller territories that need connecting to the network as we go. It's definitely an interesting size. That bit there worries me, as that looks like a massive great tar pit from a void out potentially. But yeah, that's something we'll have to look at in due course. But unfortunately, we are going to have to save it as we are out of time. So we're now 7 hours and 4 minutes in total. I don't quite understand this logging in side of things. Unless there is an update, once we come out of the game, I'll know more if there is an update. And then I think there's an update for the game ready for tomorrow's launch, because tomorrow is officially the launch of Death Stranding 2. We paid a little bit extra to get 2 days early access, hence why we can play it a couple of days early. But yeah, it looks like there might be an update, which is why the network errors occurred. All that means is I think that stopped us seeing some other people's stuff on the map, essentially, for that last part. Zeno, always appreciated. Thank you for joining us. Much appreciated. Enjoy the rest of your day. Crazy Irishman, thank you for joining us as well. Much appreciated. So we aren't live tomorrow at all. I have a hospital appointment tomorrow and other appointments ongoing tomorrow. So unfortunately, there'll be no live stream tomorrow. There will be another episode of Far Cry 5. Far Cry New Dawn. Tomorrow morning instead of a live stream. And we are back with Death Stranding on Friday morning for another 3.5 hours. We'll continue our journey through Australia, hopefully figuring out what's going on. Obviously, we've had some devastating news that Lou is no longer with us, but Sam believes he is still there. It's an interesting story that I think has got a few more twists and turns to come just yet as well. So a massive thank you guys for today. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. Zeno, Crazy Iceman, pleasure as always. Yeah, so anyway, it's so we've got 3 appointments we need to have for the spinal implant surgery, and these 3 are tests to see if we're eligible. We've already passed 1 stage. We've got 3 more appointments. We've got to pass those, and then we've got some more after that before we're eligible for the implant. So we'll have to see how it goes. But hopefully, fingers crossed. Hopefully it goes well. But we'll see. I can't predict it. I don't really know what I've got to do in these appointments or got to show or what. So I don't know. All I'll do is, as I always have done, is be honest about what's going on and go from there. But thank you both for your well wishes. Much appreciated. Thank you for the like, but it was much appreciated as well. That is us. A massive thank you guys. We are back Friday morning with more Death Stranding 2 on the beach. Far Cry New Dawn continues tomorrow morning as well. And that's it. Enjoy the rest of your day, and we'll see you in a live stream very soon. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.